What's happening? This is Sam Witwer, and what are we doing here today? Well, we're just kind of we're going to play Star Wars, the role-playing game, and we're going to play it like a bunch of amateurs because none of us really remember the rules. So it's going to be fast and loose, and I don't know. It's just kind of a demonstration of how great role-playing games are, and how if your friends are having fun and you're having fun, you really can't lose. So let me just turn it over to my players. Players, take it away. Freddie, you want to start?
What's up, everybody? I'm Freddie Prinze, and I'm playing Orak Adalari. He's awesome. He's handsome. He's fuzzy. He's Cathar, which is why he's fuzzy. And he's the best damn race handicapper gambler in the universe. Orak Adalani, respect.
I guess I'll go next. What's up? Maude here. But I play Alloway, and Alloway is actually one of the nicest characters I've ever played in role-playing, which is a lot of fun. People are very responsive. But Alloway is an Arcanian modder and a co-pilot. So basically, you will never find a weapon in her hands, one of her arms being bionic or cybernetic. She always has like a wrench, and she knows computers and she knows tech, and she saves the group with her brain and her technical prowess. She's a lot of fun. We got Mora next.
Hey, I'm Clare. I'm playing Mora. She is a Nagai huntress, assassin, and she is the opposite of Elaway and very grumpy and probably just mean, and really just likes to get in there and like hit things first.
Quite literally an assassin, yeah. We got Phobin.
Phobin Denner. Phobin is a Pantoran. He has blue skin, as you see, and he's got a little deeper shade of blue in his hair. He's dressed almost commando style. He was on the cusp of becoming a Jedi. He was a Padawan adept, and his temple was ransacked during the Clone Wars, and at the end of the wars he was on the run. As a early teen, he skipped around planets trying to find his place in the world. He knew he could never go back to Pantora, nor could he find or make contact with any of his Jedi brethren, so he found his foothold as a commando, doing the best he could to stay off the grid. But eventually that calling that was ingrained in him came back, and he realized he had to do something more and something for good. And so as the war burgeoned and the conflict expanded, he was pulled back into it until he met these crazy rascals, and his life was given even more purpose.
And you can call him Blue Sexy.
No, that's a no. Oh, he's muted again.
Amazing.
Aleph.
Yeah, last and certainly least, we have Aleph of Sumac. He is a We Are Humans, and I'm playing without my trusty hawk today. That's my other better half, and so it'll be me and my bow. I come from a wealthy family, and I had run away and become a pirate until I found this gang, and so that is Aleph.
That's the group.
So, I'm learning this along with the audience who the group is. So we're just going to see how this runs. I did something that they used to do in Star Wars games. Created a little bit of an adventure script to get our feet wet in the world of this game. And while I don't know your characters' backgrounds as well as you do, I figured let's just let it rip. And here, if we could, guys, I'm going to give you a little bit of direction as was taught to me indirectly by others that we all know. The direction is this.
Faster, more intense.
That's the direction of the whole game, not just the script, the whole game. Let's see how fast we can go through this. Everyone feel like you know what your weapons do, what the damage is, all this stuff. And, let's see how fast we can speed through, and let's see what story we can come up with. So you guys
Sam, you can write this shit, Sam, but I sure can't say it.
You can write this shit, but you can't say it. All right, sounds good. Let's do it.
Faster and more intense. Galaxy of crime. All right.
So, okay, guys, your ship, which is the freighter, the good freighter Gundark, and it streaks out of hyperspace. Now, out of the front viewport, you see this beautiful vanilla and lavender sky that frames above and below this lush jungle-covered asteroid that's covered with these spires and these little cities dotting its surface. But the asteroid is certainly not as big as a planet. It is a smaller thing. In fact, let's see if I can give you a look at what this place looks like. Stand by. We are on Roll20. Roll20 is a wonderful tabletop simulator, and it's been absolutely amazing to have during the lockdown. So, guys, I'm going to direct your attention toward this thing right here. Do you guys see this?
Ooh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
This is the good freighter Gundark. Here, I'm going to mark it. And it's a fine ship. It's not really yours. It's a loaner. But yeah, you guys are streaking through these magnificent blue and vanilla skies. You can see to your left are a bunch of what look like old school airships, like blimps and stuff. There's a cloud car flying by, and to your right, you see some sort of jumbled together station that's floating in the air. And before you is again this jungle covered asteroid. And all right, guys, take it away.
Remember, faster and more intense.
Ladies and gentlemen, behold the big green rock in the sky, Arlandia.
Eloi, you're the worst.
I said I was sorry.
You're sorry. You stole my kyber crystal out of my lightsaber.
I borrowed.
Oh, so you borrowed my kyber crystal. So where is it?
Guys, let's not do this again.
You were the one who always talked about how you needed a lightsaber training droid.
Wait. Hold on a second. Training droid? Is that why you installed the kyber crystal in SK Easy's chest? You thought it would make him into a lightsaber training droid?
SK Easy is an awkward protocol droid. What were you thinking?
I thought it would give him the Force.
That's not how the Force works, LOA.
Okay, so
Orlando far out.
Aleph walks into the cockpit and he's wiping sleep from his eyes and he looks out the viewport.
Orlando far out. Hey guys, anyone seen SK Easy?
Ask LOA.
Okay, LOA, have you seen SK Easy?
Ask Mora.
Okay, what's going on?
Mora sold him.
You sold Skeezy?
We needed the money. Orat got drunk and gambled it all away.
I don't remember that.
So drunk.
I was about to take Jack Haddock for all he's worth.
Intergalactic holo movie star Jack Harrick?
Hey, focus. You all sold my droid?
And it had my kyber crystal inside its chest.
Guys, let's not fight.
Look, I just want my droid back. Who'd you sell it to?
I sold it to Majestic Enterprises.
Who?
Okay, relax, kid. We've got this. You see that big green jungle-like asteroid floating out on those clouds? That's Majestic Enterprises headquarters. We know it was sold to someone called Maelstrom or Maelstorm or something. So we go in, we get the droid, we get the kyber crystal in the droid, we leave. Easy, skeezy.
Majestic Enterprises, Maelstrom. Okay, I have a great feeling about this.
All right, guys, and you guys get finished with your bitching and you're complaining, and next thing you know, boom, the ship is rocked. You're just like, what's going on? Whoa. And suddenly your adrenaline starts pumping. The ship's alarms are going, like something's going on. Something hit the ship. And hold on, here you are in your cockpit as well. If you guys want to check this out, you can go between the cockpit and stuff like that. Aleph, there you are, Aleph. Boom. So here you are. You guys just got hit by something. Something struck you.
I would immediately dash to the gunner.
Yes.
All right, dude. You start taking off toward the gun port. I'm going to put you back there. You, Phobin starts running through the ship. Boom, Phobin, you're running. You jump in. You run to the gun port. You start climbing the ladder up. What do the rest of you guys do?
Well, Aurak would be piloting, and I would be co-piloting because that's what we've done for years. And so I'm going to try and figure out where the enemy is and bump the shield in that direction.
Okay, so Elway, you start raising the shields, and I'm going to whisper something to you.
Okay.
Every little bit of damage on this ship's gonna cost us.
All right, so you know that. Okay, Mara, what do you do in the meantime?
Is there another gun on the ship?
Yeah, there's a lower gun and an upper gun.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the other one. Unless Aleph, what are you in that skill?
Strong.
Okay.
Strong.
The long range heavy.
I think it would be gunnery.
Gunnery. Yeah.
Gunnery is 3 green.
That's mine too. All right, I'm running. I'm going there.
Great. I'll stay. I'll stay and hang out.
All right.
Hang with me. Don't leave my side.
All right, cool. So you hang out there. Mara, you start heading back. You run up, and you're climbing down into the lower gun bay port. Kyle, you climb up, and you start looking, and you're just like, what the hell's going on? Something is creating a great bit of drag on your ship. And you can see all kinds of like condensation on the windshield, from the gun bay. You start switching on the guns. They start powering on. Elway, you're looking at the sensors, and you're like, what's going on? And then boom, something else happens. You're like, we just got hit again. What the hell? But you're not seeing anything until suddenly you see streaking by a black and silver Naboo fighter with a black astromech droid in the back. Just kind of swings by.
Cool.
What's going on? What's going on?
So the sensors are telling me that there's something attached to the outside of our ship.
Get it off. What is it?
It's not
Kyle?
saying it.
Yeah. You look out the windshield, and the second thing that rocked the ship, you can see a cable attached right above the gun bay. Like 2 cables are attached to the ship. Something is like essentially kind of dragging you back. Kyle, you kind of follow those cables. You look behind, and you see a big spaceship and more fighters coming in behind you.
So it's like a physical. It's anchored like a ship-to-ship
physical
combat.
cables on 2 parts of your ship. This thing here, I'll draw the cables. These things are like attached to you. It's the weirdest thing. You're like, well, this is like.
How thick are they? Are they like? Do they look really thick, or could I cut them with a sword?
The cables themselves look like they're 6 inches thick and made of some sort of metal. And then, boom, a 3rd cable attaches. And again, Freddie, if you want to start pulling some stuff, you feel free to tell me. In any case, there's a little light on your console, Freddie, little holo communicator.
Let me access it.
All right. You hit the light on your console, and a hologram comes up with this guy. Ahoy there, mateys! He screams. And he's like, just kidding. Hey, good to see you. Eric. Jack Herrick, how you doing? Good to see you. I just wanted to see if maybe you guys would be amenable to a little bit of a trade, he says.
Is that Jack Herrick?
It's absolutely, and then he looks over, the hologram looks over you. Oh, hello. And who are you? He says.
Oh my God, I've seen every one of your holo movies. I have them all. You're so
Kyle,
great.
in the meantime, okay, so Claire, your proximity alarms go off. And you see from the underside of the ship, it looks like 4 dudes with some sort of jetpack thing that are flying under the ship and coming up onto the ship and then latching on underneath the ship.
Have they already latched on, or can I make a move?
If Claire tells you in time, then you can try to you can try to make a move.
I definitely would like to try to warn Aurak and also shoot at them myself.
Okay, gotcha. All right, Claire, get ready to take a shot. I'm going to get the dice pool ready. Stand by. It's not ready just yet. Hold on. Oh, yes, maybe it is. Hold on for a second. There it is. Okay, Claire, these are small targets, so it's going to be 3 purple. And there's 4 guys with jetpacks, maybe a 5th coming in behind them.
Can I flip a destiny point? How do you guys feel about that team? Hello, should I do it?
You know what? You guys
You're
already
under
flipped the
attack.
destiny point in our practice combat. So Claire, it's already registered. So I would say go for it. I'm gonna let you.
This is my ship.
Yep. I'm gonna upgrade you once, Claire. You don't have to do it. I've done it for you. So
Thank you. And wait, here I go.
all right. How we do?
We did.
Yeah.
We
Claire.
succeeded. Yes. Yes,
You
we
bring your
did.
cannon around, you wheel it around. There are these guys. 2 of them latch onto the surface. A 3rd comes in, and you go, pop, 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 pop. He just gets vaporized. And then suddenly in the cockpit, you hear Jack Herrick, and he's like, whoa, 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 just stop the shooting. Stop the shooting. That's not what this is about. Jeez.
Well,
he
what is
says.
it about? Excuse me, sir, Mr. Handsome Man. What is this about? Mr. Movie Star? What are you doing on
Freddie,
our
are
ship?
you going to try to were you going to try to steer?
If I don't have to make this move, then I don't want to have to. She succeeded. I mean, I don't want people boarding this ship. It's already taken some shots. So if I can make a move, I want to try to make a move.
What do you think?
Yeah, let me try.
Are you going to hold your cards, Freddie? Or what you going to do? What you going to do?
No, I can talk it out with this guy. I can talk it. My speech is better than my piloting.
Gotcha. Do you want to say anything?
Yeah. What is it you're looking to trade? Oh, sorry.
Listen.
What is it you're looking to trade?
Well, I was super intrigued, if I'm being honest, Okay. When you were telling me and we were playing Sabak the other night, you were saying all this stuff about how excited you were about your friend finally getting his hands on a kyber crystal and building a lightsaber. And then the next night when we played, you were all upset because your friends needed to go looking for that kyber crystal. Well, I did a little checking, okay, and it turns out that I know where you guys are going. So the trade I want to pull, and again, Claire, you're watching like a 4th guy who's going to try to lock onto the bottom of the ship. Do you want to try to take a shot, or you to let him do it?
Am I hearing what's happening right now?
You're hearing it over the comm. All of you guys are hearing it.
Oh,
Kyle, you can see that they have a turret that's getting ready to fire a 4th cable. And Elway,
And these people all have weapons, right?
you can certainly ask.
Okay.
Because you don't see the guys.
Find
top
out
of
if
the
they're armed, Orak. And also, do I know where there's an exit port to the surface of this ship?
There is.
Where would they be
a little
trying to
ways
get
back.
in?
I'll show you where it is. There are 2 airlocks on either side of the ship. On the far left
there we
and
go.
far right. And there's also right here, see this round thing right there? That is a lift to the top of the ship, but not the bottom. And they're on the bottom of the ship.
So knowing the ship, what does it look like they're heading towards? The direction they're moving?
You can ask Mara.
Okay.
So what I'm asking from you, Orek, since, we're friends, right? I just want to know, do you really need this kyber crystal? Do you really need it?
We need the kyber crystal. But what is it you need? And why are you trying to board the ship uninvited?
Well, you got to understand something. And hold on for a second.
You're friends with a movie star?
Boom.
I wouldn't call us
1 second.
friends. He's a loose acquaintance.
He says, look, it's not really about what I need. I got everything I want. And then again, another Naboo starfighter streaks by. It goes, he's like, I got fighters. I got a ship full of a crew. Hey guys, say hi. And then a bunch of these pirate looking guys come up and go, hi. And they just kind of again, they're in the hologram. And he's like, all right. They're not the most charming, okay? Honestly. But you understand, these are my friends, right? And that kyber crystal is extremely important to me. So I just want to negotiate with you, he says.
You seem a bit intimidated by your friends. How much are you into them for?
Hold on for a second. He says, I'm not into them for anything. These are my buddies. You have to understand. And Aleph, by the way, are you getting that message from me? Are you guys getting secret messages and stuff?
I'm not.
Okay. Got it.
No, because it keeps showing. I can't click anything when the pictures are up.
Yeah, every time the ship comes up, I have to like reset Roll20.
Every time the ship comes up, what is it?
Every time
like
you put a
when you
photo
put
up.
the images. Yeah.
I think if you click away from the image, it'll just kind of go
It'll
away.
disappear.
You're right.
Yeah. So yeah, click away from the thing. Anyway, so he goes, I'm not into these guys for anything. They're my friends. We work together. You know what I'm saying? Claire, fourth guy locks underneath. There's and you can see two more coming in the distance.
And I say to Mora, where are they heading and what are they carrying?
They're crawling on the underneath of the ship, crawling to the sides. Two are going right, two are going left.
I mean, I'm going to shoot one of them off.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Here I go. Ooh, I'll close my character sheet. Hold on.
All right, can we do some maybe defensive maneuvers with the piloting?
Boom.
I'm happy to give it a shot. I'm just navigating the app at the same time.
That is not a success, but I do have a bunch of advantage.
All right. What do you want to do with that advantage? Were you shooting at one of the guys on the ship, on the rightmost or the leftmost?
On the rightmost.
Rightmost. Okay. And certainly with that much advantage, you can make something happen.
Okay. I would like to. Do they have anything like any weapons or tools in their hands?
You can see that they're carrying blasters and and cutting torches.
Oh, and cutting torches. I would like to knock the cutting torches out of that guy on the right.
Many advantage, you can knock it all out of his hands.
Great, that's what I want. Everything out of his hands.
He's crawling. He's got a cutting torch attached to one gauntlet. He's got a blaster attached to another, and he's using these climbing claws. You go bum 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 bum, and you end up kind of hitting the ship. But because LOA raised the shields, it bounces off the shields. An explosion kind of happens. The guy loses his equipment. He then looks over at you and shakes his fist like this. The others are climbing up on the other side, and a fifth is coming in, and that'll be all of them from the underneath.
Would I be able to strain myself to take to squeeze out two shots?
You can only strain to get an extra move action, not an extra attack action.
Well, what I might do is take a shot and then go to greet them at one of the ports. So strain myself to get to one of the entrances.
I was just going to tell you, this fighter right here, I'm going to mark it with red.
Oh, yeah.
Is coming in. Its weapon's hot, and you look in your scanners, and it looks like it's targeting your engines.
Oh.
I will take a shot at it, and you know what? Apologize later. I'm going to flip Destiny point.
All right, let me upgrade it. Hold on for a second.
Can't get
before you
shot
roll
down here. Yep.
Click the use light side button, and I will upgrade the thing. So.
Okay. Click the use light side.
Yeah, right. So we can track it.
Boom. And I'm going to take a gunnery shot. Where is it? Here it is. Gunnery.
All right. What did you get?
It looks like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 success.
Oh my god.
And 2 disadvantage.
Okay, dude. The guns themselves have damage 6. So, dude. Okay. Here's the thing. With the 2 disadvantage, boom! You completely explode this fighter. It explodes. Huge explosion. The fighter pieces of the fighter start raining all over the place, and the fighter kind of goes and skims across your shield. You guys lose 2 system strain as the shields kind of deflect the bits of fighter that come exploding against the screens. At that point, Jack Herrick is like, "All right, seriously, what do you think you're doing? What are you doing?" he says. And then he fires. Hold on for a second.
What, Jack Herrick is firing at us?
Yep, and I'm going to use a dark side thing. There's something from the main ship behind you. He's firing. Okay, what did he get? All right, dude. A 4th cable attaches to your ship. And he's like, "You're making me do this. You understand?" he says. And then in the meantime, these two ships are now swerving around to come behind you. So boom. Okay, now 3 of you guys go, and then the bad guys go.
Oh no.
So we're gonna have to shoot at them.
Absolutely. They say to never meet your idols. This is so disappointing.
Yeah, for me too, sister. I didn't mean to want to have to kill anyone. I just thought you'd
You're
turn back.
gonna kill us? All right, team. I don't care. I will burn the Hollow movies. We gotta get this guy off our tails. You know what, Aurak? I think we do some defensive flying. Mora, Aleph.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Your comms are coming in loud and clear.
All right, I'm just making sure that the tech is working on my side. Sorry, you guys.
That's okay.
I'm ready to take any defensive moves you need me to take.
There's 4 cables attached to our ship.
Dear God, maybe we should just land and see what the man wants.
He wants a kyber crystal.
No, any deal we make, the kyber crystal comes with us.
I don't think this is a good man.
If you want, I'm happy to make a defensive move right now.
Do it.
Senor Witwer, can I make a roll?
You can. What are you trying to do?
Does this count as space piloting, even though we're in the atmosphere?
Yep.
All right, well, then that's what I need to get to.
Over the comm, I'm going to yell, maybe spiral and see if you can tangle their wires.
Can I get advantage from that? From him telling me about the wires?
That wouldn't, you know about the wires at this point. You definitely know about the wires.
Okay, I'm just, trying to get what I can get.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm looking for my piloting skills. There it is, baby. All right. Space.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hold on for just a second. They are going to be trying to resist you, Freddie. So I'm going to be hold on for a second. This is going to be a tough one. Boom, I just spent the dark side point.
Okay. I still just need to click though, correct?
Click it.
Click it and rip it.
Damn. Dude.
Come
Awesome.
on.
Well done.
Nice.
A little bit of threat, but we succeeded.
All right, Freddie, what I'm going to let you do is, okay, do you want to lose one of the cables, or alternatively, do you want to get 2 more spaces toward the asteroid where, basically you'd be free, or do you want to steer off in a certain direction?
I would love to get closer to the asteroid because
there's the asteroid, there's the blimps over here, and there's that weird jumble of a space station.
Should I try and tangle them up over by those blimps, you guys?
Yeah.
Take out the innocent. Let's do it. Hard to port.
All right. Now, Freddie, here's the deal, man. You would not have been able to steer had you not made that roll. So you just pull this roll, and this Naboo fighter just goes streaking past you as you go by, and you start dragging this ship behind you. Pretend like there are 4 cables. So, dude, now you got like the ship like triangling behind, and Herrick starts screaming at you at the comm. He's like, "What are you doing? Are you crazy?"
Look, we can either land and talk this out, or I'm going to crash every single one of your friends into those blimps over there.
You're insane! He screams. You guys got 2 more people doing stuff.
Is there any way to cut these cables somehow? Like, can I shoot them off? Can I shoot at the cables?
You are underneath the ship. The cables are on the top of the ship.
No.
So in theory, I can see them.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell Aleph to come sit on my lap and we can take turns shooting.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hey, okay. I'd also like to just speak to Jack for a second once I get there.
What are you doing? I'm sorry, Aleph?
I'm going to go sit with Phobin and shoot at these guys behind us, but I want to speak to him before I shoot at him.
Okay, so you start running down through. Now, Aleph, as you come around and you're heading here, you see sparks coming from this door right here.
As in someone's trying to come in?
Yeah, they're trying to get in.
All right, guys.
Man the doors.
All right, I'll stay there. And can I shoot through a door? No.
I mean, you could try it by blow the door open or something.
Yeah,
No,
don't blow up the door. Do not.
need the
do
door.
not
We need the
blow
door. We
up
need the door.
We're flying, man. You decompress or depressurize the entire ship.
Yeah, I'll stay and man the door. I just want to tell Jack that I don't think he wants to die for his craft.
Could you use
You're gonna-
intimidation or something to really send the message home?
Okay, you scream. So you scream into the hollow thing. You don't want to die for your craft, and then you
Yeah.
take off toward the door. Is that what happens?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Okay, so you hear him scream something over your shoulder about you don't want to die for your craft. You're not sure what he means by that. And then at that point, again, if you run over toward the gun bay, you see sparks coming from this door. Here, I'll mark this.
Because I was a pirate. I know what the pirates are like. I've hung out with them. I know
That's
what's
right.
going on.
No,
I know what's going on.
Olive, they don't. Your friends don't. So if you feel like you want to share, feel free.
Okay.
Okay, who goes next? You got one more?
I'd like to jump into the computer terminal. I'd like to somehow try to hack the nearest ship to fry the communications.
The one with the harpoons or the Naboo ship?
I want to get in there and like mess up their system.
Okay, what system? You're talking about communications, targeting systems. What are you talking about?
Firepower, locking on, anything
Okay.
to do with that.
Okay, which one? Which ship?
This little guy to our right is closer. We swap.
And you can
that
choose
one.
any of those three. It doesn't matter if they're closer, if you're just going to try to jam them.
Oh, then let's get the big one.
Okay.
Yeah, I just
Gotcha.
want to stop them from being able to use a lot of their technical
All right, I'm going
stuff.
to use a dark side standby. Hold on for a second.
How many of you?
Sam, is it cool if I tell everyone what's going on?
You can do whatever you want. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, since I hung out with the pirates before, this guy Jack, I think he just wants a way out. He's an actor and he had done a movie with pirates and then just went deep into character. He really isn't a pirate.
Okay,
He's
so
played
you're
a
screaming
pirate.
that into a comm as you're getting your
Yeah.
bow ready at the door,
Yeah.
Aleph, and you
Yes,
hear
that's
that over
right.
the comms. And then when Jack hears that, he's like, "Well, I mean, it's partially true, but you have to understand those movies were in my past. These are my friends now. You understand, right? Arr! They're my friends now. Okay, I did research for that movie. Okay, but what I need is a kyber crystal for my next movie. I have been cast to play Ulick Keldroma. I'm going to give a definitive performance, and I'm definitely going to need that cyber crystal or whatever it is. All right."
We don't have it.
He's like, "Oh, I know. Who's speaking there? Who is that? I don't see anyone there. Move your lips or something. Who is that?"
It's Mara.
All right, you're the person that took the drunk guy out of. Yeah, got it.
Mhm.
Okay, so I need you to make a communications roll to jam their targeting system.
Using what? Computers?
Use your computers.
Maybe we bring this guy on the ship.
3 success, but 2 threat. I'm shaking a lot.
Okay, 2 threat. Gotcha. Okay, got it. Okay, got it. So you start jamming it, and you can watch the hollow thing go. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Don't do that. You're going to throw our aim off. You're going to throw it off."
That's
At
exactly
that
the point.
The bad guys go? Is that 3 of us, or is the bad guys now?
I think that was the last, yeah.
Okay. So this Naboo fighter comes streaking in, ends up firing. Hold on a second. Okay. Attaches a cable from the front and streaks on by here. So now you got one in the front, one in the back. And then Jack Herrick starts screaming. He's like, "Wait, what's wrong with the targeting? What? Don't mess with the targeting computer. What?" He starts screaming. Something is gone definitely wrong. He fires. Okay, dude, another cable hits. But it hits the front of the viewport. And at that point, he's just like, "All engines reverse." At that point, this fighter, who's not getting the signal because he's jammed, starts going forward. The big ship starts going back. You start going forward. Next thing you know, Freddie, you hear, and then huge explosions are rocking the ship. The top of the ship is peeled off like a fucking can opener. You're like, ah, Freddie, your hair is blowing in the wind. Your Cathar hair is all in your eyes. Maude, you're like, oh, and he's like, I tried. And he's Jack Herrick screaming, you jammed my targeting computer. You stupid Arcadian. Everyone's screaming. At that point, Kyle, the top of the ship and the gun bay are gone from you. You're like holding onto your seat on the top here. Aleph, everything is going wrong. At that point, Aleph, that door blows open. You can see a pirate streak off and hit the wall back here. Two pirates drop in on the other side near the cockpit. From the top.
Oh no.
boy.
And then boom, the one that comes through the door comes through here. You can take your shot at him, Aleph.
Yeah, I'll take a shot.
And again, dude, wind everywhere. So hold on, let me check your. It's going to be 1 black for the wind. Okay.
I can't shut a door if it doesn't exist.
Boom. Roll it up, Aleph. You're ready to go. You're good to go.
Shoot
And
him.
I get range. Will this be range heavy? Yep.
Short range.
Short. I didn't even see a short range on here.
I think that Mara would be making her way up from the bottom guns as
Oh
well.
no.
Oh, range light is what you were looking for. Oh, okay. Aleph, you take your bow. You blast the guy. Boom! You hit him. He falls back across. His jetpack skitters across the floor, and then wind picks you up, and you're like, ah! You fly up, and then you realize one of your legs is tangled in one of the frayed cables. You are
This
now
is when I need
grabbed
my
off
hawk.
the ship, and one of the cables is trying to pull you out into the sky. Basically, you're right here. Going to mark you with. This means you're in deep trouble. So Aleph, you're like, ah! You're screaming as this cable is trying to like pull you out. This guy is dead at your feet. His jetpack is basically at your floor. Let me mark the jetpack. All right,
Can I scream to the team?
You want to reach for the comm?
Yeah. I really am gonna need it here. Guys,
He reaches over the comm, hits the button. You just hear this. What do you say?
We got your fast food order.
Just killed somebody, but I'm gonna need help. Otherwise, I'm dead.
Okay, Mara's gonna run up from her little gunnery station, and she's gonna pull out her Rick blade and just go after the closest person she can find.
There's a guy here who sees Aleph, who is, again, there's no roof anymore to the ship. So everything is just like, wind
Blowing around.
chaos.
Okay.
But this guy's coming in. He's got a jetpack, and he's kind of using his jetpack to keep him stable on the floor.
All right.
You want to take him, or do you want to? You also can see two
want
people
him.
heading toward the cockpit over here.
I want him. I want the guy that's behind Aleph. And I'm gonna hit him.
You want to stay first?
This the Rick blade has defensive 1, superior, pierce 2, and vicious 1.
Cool. Go for it.
All right. Okay. Nope.
Okay, but you can with your 2 advantage, you want anything cool to happen? You come
Yeah,
in,
I want
he
to.
deflects it. He's, by the way, it's a pirate. He's just like, arr. He deflects it, steps aside, and laughs at you. What do you do with that 2 advantage?
I want to disable his jetpack to unstabilize him.
Okay, gotcha. You end up destabilizing his jetpack. Basically, are you trying to make it go off,
Yeah.
or do you want to knock it off his back?
I
Or
want
do
to
you
knock it off his
You
back.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. You knock the jetpack off his back. It goes skittering to the floor over here. Boom. And he looks at you. At this point, now he's having trouble walking because the jetpack is not helping him stabilize. So it's going to mess up his next attack. And then the bad guys go. This guy, Mara, he takes a blade, a nasty looking vibro blade, and he's going to swing it at you. Hold on for a second.
Can I dodge?
And you duck under it. No problem. You duck under it, but you're engaged with him. Hold on for a second. That was that was not right. Hold on. No, it's fine. That's fine. These 2, Orak, as you're trying to hold the ship, 2 people appear. One with the sword, one with the blaster.
Come
The
on.
blaster tries to shoot you, Orak.
Wait, shouldn't I roll and try to make a move real quick before you try to kill me?
These are all going. There's two groups of bad guys. You go 3, then one group of them, and then one group of them, and then one more last person who ever didn't.
So you reject it. Okay.
I reject you. I reject you. However, he missed, dude. He did miss, but he hit the console right before you, and you're like, "What the hell?" You lose another strain.
Oh, come on. All right.
Not another. You lose your
No,
first strain.
one.
So, boom, the console kind of blows up in your eyes, but it doesn't really bother you because there's wind everywhere. The other one with the sword comes to take a stab at you, Elway.
No.
It's horrifying. You have a little bit of cover because of the chair between you. Hold on, I didn't do that right. Hold on, I forgot the cover. Hold on for a second. Stand by. There we go. Updated with the cover. He misses. Now it's good I messed up that first roll. Okay, cool. So he stabs into the console, and his sword is now stuck in the console next to you. Now you guys get 3 to go. And by the way, they're both wearing jetpacks. You guys get 3 to go, and
I'll
then
go.
And then also again, as the pilot, you can steer surely. But anyway,
could I?
So yeah. Anyway, Kyle, you're
could I
gonna
race up to the cockpit? That's where I was gonna head to see who's coming.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna get in there, try and engage with them as best I can here, and I'm going to take a lightsaber skill slice with an ancient sword.
Gotcha. And you have your
And again,
deactivated
this
lightsaber on your belt, right? Is that right?
I'm glad I do have one. This is good. I have Pierce +2.
Do it.
And I crit on 2. Okay.
Okay, let me set up the dice pool. You are
Please roll.
good to go. Good to go. Dude. With the ancient sword, how does it look like, Kyle? How do you take this guy out from behind?
Oh my gosh, that's perfect.
What I want to do is I'm just trying to disable. I'm trying to kill him. I'm trying to just really maim him from the fight, not dismember. So trying to go through somewhere to the left of an organ, drop him down, and then what do I have advantage wise that I can with the triumph? What can I do here?
Anything you want. It's a triumph, man.
Can
Say Aleph.
Can I get? Well, I don't know if he's not in my sight anymore because of where I am. Right with the triumph.
What do you mean not in your sight? What does that mean?
Well, I don't see him. I'm up here, so I don't see LF, right?
Yeah, he's down here around the curve.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah, you don't.
But I do know his predicament, correct?
Yes, you do.
And he's up blowing in the wind.
Yes, he's hanging on to the ship. The ship has no roof.
So with my advantage, what I would like to do is I would stab this guy and then try to reach, because I know where he is. I've seen him, to see if I can raise the ship up so he would then drop to the level of the ship and he wouldn't be dangling. To change the altitude so it meets him and he could land back down.
So basically,
with my elbow.
You want to knock this guy aside and disarm him, and then reach for the control on the control station for the co-pilot and pull up.
Yeah, just a quick jerky pull up so I know it raises us 30 feet so we catch him.
You got it.
Maybe
all right, so Kyle,
people.
You cut off the hand of this pirate. Okay, his sword goes flying off into the distance, and he looks at his hand puts his other hand out, which has got a hook, and he's like, he's got no hands. You end up running. You push him aside, so he's in deep trouble. You push him aside, and then you pull up on the controls. Aleph, you fall to the deck, boom, with a crash. You take 1 strain damage, but you're fine. You are no longer about to fly off into the bright blue yonder, Aleph. Anyway, Kyle, that guy is he's knocked aside. His jetpack hits the ground. Okay, Phobin. Yeah, all right. Who goes next? Was that 2 people went, or how many people went just then? That was just. Oh, you were first.
Just me. Yeah.
Yeah. Go for it.
All right. Maura, are you engaged with that other pirate right there?
I am with this guy, right? Yes.
Do you want to smoke that guy first?
I would love to. Thank you for asking.
Get his ass.
Okay. Bang. Just a single success.
That's enough. That's enough, dude. So you bring your blade down onto him, you cut his shoulder, and then you basically slash him across the chest. He falls to the ground, and eventually the wind picks him up, and he just goes whoosh, out the top.
Am I now that there's like no danger in my immediate vicinity? Can I try to save Aleph?
You can. He's on the ground though.
Oh, okay.
you got-
Because oh,
he's
right,
on
because the
his
ship.
pile.
Never
I'm
mind.
doing much
Hold the
better
ship
now.
You're
up.
good, buddy. You're good.
Orak, did you want to take care of the situation that's happening next to me? There is a gentleman with his sword in the console after trying to strike me.
Blaster, damage 6. Let's go.
Please.
At that point, Jack Herrick is screaming,
It doesn't have to come to this.
Sorry, you boarded uninvited. I'm getting my skills. All right. I never shoot my blaster, so what am I looking for here, guys?
range light.
Thank you. Range light. Here we go.
Thought you were going to scratch his face off.
This does better for me.
Wow.
How do we do? I don't see it yet.
There's success.
Pretty good. You did pretty great.
Threat,
You did pretty
but a
good.
try.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a lot of emotion.
So we got
What happens here? Something bad happens along with something very good, Freddie.
so
So can I add something in here, Freddie?
yeah,
With
and
those
you can do
three-
the bad first if you want.
Okay, so Freddie comes around his seat, which you have to, you unlock your seatbelt to come around the seat. You take your blaster, boom, and you blow him away. You're just like dead. And at that point, his body goes flipping up against you,
Yeah.
knocking you up out of the seat. And at this point, Freddie, now you're caught in the straps of his jetpack, and your foot is attached to the seatbelt in your seat. And you're like, ah! Now what do you do?
With my triumph, can I click the off switch on that jetpack real quick?
You surely can. Yeah, you can.
All right, so with my big fuzzy paw, I reach up and I'm struggling and I click and I collapse down and I'm going to manage to bring the jetpack down with me.
Okay, so you grab the jetpack. Okay, so you peel the jetpack off him, which is activated. You click it off. Dude, you knock it down back. The jetpack lands in your lap. Your fur on your arm is on fire. You're like, oh God! And the guy just goes, ah! He goes shooting off into the air above. He's gone.
So much just happened. But thank you, Orak. Thank you for saving me.
At that
he-
point,
A pleasure,
Pirate
as
behind
always.
you is going, arr, arr, arr. And at that point, you see Jack Herrick's hologram looking past you as you're trying to like knock the fur off your, knock the fire off your fur. And you look at Jack Herrick, who's looking at horror beyond you. You look behind you, and he's like, Steve, no, Steve. And the guy's, again, got one hand and a hook hand, because Kyle took his hand off. Steve! He screams.
Jack, all this can end when you stop this senseless attack. What the hell's going on, man?
Gundark is now careening toward the blimps. Freddie, right there.
Damn it.
And Freddie, one of the blimps, the blue, has the big sigil of Majestic Enterprises. Then there's one for Santh Cyanar, and there's another one for Arakid Industries. But the one on the left says Majestic. I'll mark it.
We're going to the
That's the
big
one
blue.
Mora
But
would like
your
to
ship
go.
is about to careen into or under or over the Cyanar Fleet Systems one.
Let me go underneath if I can make a move.
While that's happening, Mora wants to rush to go pick up that jetpack that she knocked off of the dude and put it on herself.
Mhm.
Okay, Mora's like putting a jetpack on.
Yeah,
Aleph, what are you doing, man?
putting on the jetpack that's at your feet, maybe.
Mora, Mora, play that out. What is that? Like, give me a role-playing version of that.
Mora, as she's putting the jetpack on her back and getting all the straps tight, she yells over at Aleph and she's like, "Hey, get that jetpack on your back. We could crash it any minute."
And I say, copy, and I pick it up as well, and I put it on. Get the strap.
My man.
on.
All right, you start putting on the jetpack. Okay, so both of you guys had jetpacks on. Freddie, you went this round, so you because you fought, you can't steer.
Alloway can steer.
I'm gonna have to.
Alloway could possibly steer, but she has to make a piloting roll to make sure that bad things don't happen. You have a jetpack in your lap. and there's a jetpack on the floor, and there's a guy. Steve is here. Hold on, let's mark him really quick. It's very important.
Oh, Steve.
How many jetpacks are available right now?
You have one. Steve's is on the floor.
Mora took mine.
No, you
Oh
have
no,
one
Mora's
at the
got
floor.
one over
I
here.
took, yeah.
Oh, okay. You grabbed the other one. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. 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 There's 2 in front of you guys.
We're gonna owe a lot on this ship because this is gonna be a ditch effort, people.
Yeah, this ship is not going to survive this. But let me just try to not run the ship into the blimp.
For sure.
Yeah.
And if I need to carry you, I'll carry you.
Is that a piloting space roll, would you say?
Yes,
It
ma'am.
is a piloting space roll.
I
And
do not have a great amount of die for that. Yeah, I didn't get it, but I got some advantage.
oh God!
Okay.
What are you
Okay.
going to do with that advantage? Because you realize you're steering right for the big gas canister of the.
I have to reach over this giant lug of a cat man, so it's really hard
Easy.
to get.
Remember, you have a move action, and that advantage can be converted into another move action. So you tried one action, it didn't work. You're going to crash into the blimp, the Cynair Fleet Systems blimp.
I'm gonna grab the jetpack that's close to me and put that on. I think, because if we're gonna blow, we need to jump off this thing and jetpack out of here.
Maybe abandoned ship time.
We have to get off this. I can't explain that more than right now, but we have
So
to get off.
Eloise steers the
Yeah.
ship and goes, okay, doesn't work. She jumps out of the chair. Do you go for Freddie's jetpack, which is in his lap, or do you run and grab the one on the floor back here? Where
The
do you
one
go?
on the floor. I'm not gonna not gonna steal Orak's jetpack. The one on the floor.
Thank you.
All right, you start strapping that on. You guys pretty much need to make a go of this like right now. Whoever's got
Okay.
action has to, because it's gonna crash at this point.
Does everyone have a
can we-
jetpack? If not, someone's got a piggy front, not piggy back, or you'll burn up.
Phobin needs a piggyback ride.
Yeah, I think there 2 guys got sucked away. The one on the ground she grabbed, so I am jetpack less.
All right, you can roll with me if you want a fuzzy friend, or you can go with someone lighter.
I'll go with you. You're probably the burliest that could carry me.
Climb aboard.
Okay, so Phobin, how do you climb aboard? Because he's got a jetpack in his lap.
We're going
It's in his-
belly to belly, baby.
So you guys hug around the jetpack.
Face
All right,
to
you guys
face in
gather
outer
around the
space.
jetpack.
Here we go.
What is
Guys,
this
I need
skill to control
coordination
this?
rolls from both of you guys.
Oh, this is too funny.
What roll do you need from me?
Coordination.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Oh,
Both of you
boy.
guys need to do it. And you
Maybe
can-
2
feel
of
free to
us
use
could
Destiny
hold
point.
Phobin.
Always good to use a Destiny point because you guys got 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah,
what
Let's
about
do
if
it.
what about if
Yeah.
Elway helped hold us, like me between you two?
Yeah, we
Or-
can do
or
2
me.
for 1.
Here, I should do it because I have better strength.
Well, let's flip a destiny point no
Well,
matter
I'm gonna
what.
flip for sure. We're gonna flip those last 2.
I'm ready to roll if you guys are.
Ready to roll? Do it.
Yeah.
Very important. Oh, God. All right, go on.
And I'm flipping.
Wait, what am I flipping? Remind me.
Oh no.
Coordination.
Just roll. Oh, God. Okay.
That's what I rolled. Look at that.
All right. All right, dude. Orak, dude, you hug over the whole thing. You guys all look at each other. The ship's about to crash. Aleph and Mara, all you guys got to do is hit a button and you're out with no roll. You guys do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys immediately are like, oh, you see this huge blimp and it's getting bigger and bigger. You're like, oh. Mara, you're like, you're out. Elway, you're like, yep. And then you watch, and then you go, and they're like, and dude, you're like, it's glorious. You just see these 2 guys are on a jetpack, and then you see one sort of split off gracefully and then start falling to the surface. Well, there's no surface. And you look down. Freddie, you're like, ah! As you're falling. Kyle, you're holding onto a jetpack for dear life, and your buddy's gone. What do you guys do?
I immediately
Oh,
go.
dude, by the way, in the background, really quick, as you do this, the Gundark goes careening into this giant dirigible. And first, it just kind of gives like a big marshmallow. And then the next thing you know, huge explosion. Then this ship gets tangled up in the wires and starts getting like completely messed up. The Naboo thing goes away. You see an airspeeder fly away.
Oh no.
And there's this huge like destruction in the sky. You can also hear, like, again, you can hear like all kinds of comm traffic over your comm links, and you hear humanity and all this crazy stuff. So at that point, again, Kyle, you're holding onto a jetpack. The other three of you are comfortably in jetpacks, and you can see your buddy falling into the clouds.
Okay, question. Are there any other people with jetpacks flying around?
You don't see anyone with jetpacks flying around, no.
Okay, well then can I immediately dive for Orak?
Yeah, you can.
That's what I want to do.
I was about to call for Shakak.
What would that be? Would that also be coordination?
Really quick.
Athletics or coordination, whichever you want.
You can't say shriek.
I
call,
want
something like that
athletics.
Do it.
and not explain it. You didn't say anything inappropriate.
I did it.
Shriek call.
Dude, you did it. You
I
did
did
it. and
it.
You did it really, really well. You're good. Okay, so dude, Arak, you're like, Claire, how do you want to do this? Do you want to Superman him? Do you want to grab him? What do you want to do?
Yeah, I wanted Superman him.
Okay. At that point, you're cradled.
Yes,
in
just like
her
this.
arms.
It's gonna be amazing.
I thought I was a gunner. Thank you so much.
Mora doesn't really say anything. She just sort of like grumbles at him and like tries to get close to her people, the rest of us.
Got you. Okay, and you guys all sort of form up on your jetpack. Some of you guys don't have a lot of experience with jetpacks, so you're just like, you're looking down at the bottomless pit below. You're like, what's going on? You're all freaked out. You're like breathing heavy. Adrenaline's going crazy. And again, you can see the CNR ship going down, and with cables on fire.
We
Jack
killed
Harris
so
is
many
also-
innocent people.
Is also going down. Now, CNR Fleet Systems is the TIE Fighter group, the guys that make
Oh,
TIE
well,
Fighters.
screw them.
But you also see GEGGHEAD Industries right here, and the lower one has this giant Kawunki and Monkey Lizard logo, and it says Majestic Enterprises on the blue blimp.
Can we
Great.
somehow navigate the
found it.
jetpack to land in that blimp?
You can, and there's a passenger compartment underneath it, or some sort of control compartment. It's rather large too.
Great. I will aim for that, and I will direct everyone else to follow using.
All right.
And
Got
I'm
it.
holding
All right,
on
you guys
tight.
go in. You land all your jetpacks, and now you find a little hatch on the outside of the blimp. You get in, and you are now in the giant canopy of the blimp. And you guys like, and you can hear, you can hear like alarms, klaxons, fire in the distance, and you guys are like catching your breath.
Well,
Does anyone have like a one-liner? As you guys are all looking at each other.
My
Mora drops Orak as soon as they're on the ground and immediately like shakes off his fur. Right? Because you have fur, right?
Yeah, it's all over.
I wasn't naked. I mean, I had my jackets on. It's just a bit of
And it's-
torched fur on my arm there. Apologies for the smell.
He's dressed like Beast from Beauty and the Beast.
Exactly.
I
Thank
would
you.
like to take care of those alarms if that's okay, just to not raise sort of more awareness that we've jumped into their ship.
Yeah.
Is there-
What kind of space are we in? You said the canopy, but we're not.
Giant. Well, a picture like, you remember in
Rocketeer.
Last Crusade when they were running on the blimp and they were inside of the actual inflated area. That's the area
Yeah.
you were in. You see the passenger compartment hatch below, though. If you want to go into that.
Let's do
Yes.
it. Let's find you a
Yep.
computer.
Yes, is there a
I'm gonna-
terminal?
I'm going to keep the jetpack on for safety reasons, and I'm going to draw
Right, you
my
keep-
ancient sword.
You keep the jetpack on, and you start making your way down. The rest of you guys, do you ditch your jetpacks? Like yours is damaged, Freddie. Or actually, no, that was Kyle's. Yours is damaged, definitely.
Oh, it's damaged. So I will drop the jetpack
Gotcha.
and look longingly at the other jetpacks. I draw my sword and hope I don't need one.
Mara is keeping the jetpack. She's very excited, but not letting you know how excited she is.
All right, guys, you suddenly hear on the other side of the blimp, you hear all the explosions on the right side. Now you hear on the left side, and you can see the hatch of the passenger compartment.
Let's get into the passenger compartment. I'm going to look for a terminal. I'm going to shut these alarms off.
All right,
The
so we're
alarms
not
are not
showing
necessarily
through.
the alarms as you run down shut themselves off. You open the passenger compartment, you guys dive in, and next thing you know, you're in a long well, giant passenger compartment, tons of seats on either side, and you're in the aisle.
Is it
And you
populated?
can
Is
see-
it empty?
No, populated all over. Aliens, humans, Cathar, Rhodians, everyone. This whole place is packed. And you can see that there are passenger cargo compartments above where people are sitting. And you can see that no one is looking out these huge glass viewports to the right at the explosions that you guys just came from. They're all looking out to the left, and there's fireworks. Pa-pow, pa-pow, pa-pow. And then you hear this
Clever.
voice. We hope you enjoy this impromptu fireworks display from Majestic Enterprises. And, they're all going, ooh, ah. And you can see there's children here and everything. You're like, what is going on? And again, there's dirt all over your face. Your hair's all mussed up, and no one notices you because they're all paying attention to the fireworks on the left of the blimp.
Everything we need is here. Let's find you a computer so we can find out where Skis is and that Kyber crystal and get the hell off this blimp.
SKEZ.
That's it.
Okay, so Maude, you access a computer. You're so good you don't need to roll. So I'm going to type you some stuff. In the
Her
meantime,
rolls, her intelligent computer roll is ridiculous.
I could do it anyway.
Feel free to do it if you want to. But anyway, in the meantime, guys, what are you doing? There's like a little lounge compartment up front. There's all these people hanging out. Everyone is very cash for having seen so many explosions.
I'm just going to say to the group, I'm going to say, you say skis, you say SKEZ. How about we just settle on Skeezy as I walk towards the throng of people?
Are we going to mingle? You getting a little Phobin mingle on?
Well, I'm going to see if there's anybody that's going to become a problem.
Let me move along the other side of the group. And can I see if anybody looks particularly interesting, useful, that would have information on items we're looking for? He's a pretty smooth talker and has some street sense about him.
Who are you looking for? A smooth talker?
No, I'm a smooth talker sometimes when I roll well, and I'm just looking to see if I find anybody useful that I could get some information on what we're looking for.
All right, you start looking around, and again, it seems mostly like families. There is a droid who is looking after people, like a sort of a droid maitre d', and he's serving some people some snack boxes.
Can I get Eloy's attention and nod towards the droid?
She is working on a computer console right now.
All right, Eloy.
There's no security. There's no onboard security or anybody like that. Crowd
You're not
control.
sure. You're not sure, but there's just a bunch of families, and they're still watching the fireworks.
Okay.
Orak, if we stay on this ship, we'll go to the HQ, the headquarters right there, and that's where the droid is. So we are on target. We just need to stay on target.
Then let's make ourselves look like we fit in.
Is there how close to these little serving droids with boxes of food is Mora in this very moment?
Pretty close. The droid is saying, "Would you like cheese, space fish, or space chicken?"
Cheese and chicken. The space chicken?
Nuna strips.
Perfect.
Fried tip yip.
Yes, that's exactly what I want.
Okay, so
I'm a vegetarian.
Mora, you reach in for your credit chips, and you're like, "Oh crap!" Most of your credit chips flew out from your valet pack, and most of you guys all have each of you 50 credits each. You're like, "Damn it!" So it costs you a couple credits, but you're like, "Where's my fortune? This sucks. Why was I carrying cash?"
Never carry cash.
So you see Mora, she's eating fried tip yip, and she looks super bummed out.
What's wrong with you, my dear?
I lost all of my credits.
Well, I'd love to
realize,
help
you're
you.
like, dude, lots of stuff was on that ship, including your credits.
Yes, we pretty much lost everything now.
How many times have you lost everything, Orak?
This will be my 4th time losing my fortune, and the debt is now greater than it's ever been, and apparently I owe another spaceship. However, if we can get to where we're going, maybe we can find a new ship and borrow that one.
Alrighty.
All right, guys, the blimp moves in toward this extraordinary green and blue asteroid. You can see like mountains and jungles and forests, and then every now and then these sort of alabaster towers that rise up, and you're making your way toward this central complex. People are also really anxious, especially the kids. They're looking out the window at this central complex like, what is going on? And then suddenly the blimp starts taking a dive into the mountains. And so one of the mountains, like, again, obscures your vision of the complex, but you can see cloud cars going over by, and every now and then, you know, like some kids start saying something in some language you don't understand to their parent about how excited they are. And eventually the blimp disembarks you in this giant complex. And people, some of the people are carrying bags and they go off in a certain direction, but most of them are heading directly northward, which is where that complex was. You go through these gleaming white halls. The droids are painted all sort of bright and cheery colors. And you can see that logo of the Kawaki and monkey lizard all over the place. And you're like, what's going on here? And you can also see that, you know, some of the people, hold on, can you hear my dog barking in the background?
Yeah, a little bit, but he's okay.
My dog's snoring.
Well, what's up?
My dog's snoring right here.
So guys, you get disembarked and suddenly the hallway opens up into this extraordinary, lush jungle setting with all kinds of stuff. But then there's also these bright posters for Hollow movies and all kinds of stuff. And then things talking about gift shops and all these things. And you see a giant sign that says, "Welcome to the Majestic Kingdom." And you're like, what? And then you start going through, you see people ahead of you going through this security checkpoint. You see a man with his family with a blaster pistol strapped to his side. And he walks right through the security checkpoint. The droids just kind of nod him through. They don't take his blaster or anything like that. They do look over his valet pack a little bit, give it back to him. And then the moment they're through the security scanner, the kids just take off running into this giant plaza. What do you guys do? You're in line right now.
Do you want me to stash your sword in my smuggler's coat?
That would be great.
Yeah, let me do that just in case. I have Sam, I have 2 slots in my smuggler's coat where I can hide items and go undetected. Can I apply that for this?
Yeah, is it like scanner proof?
I don't know if it was lined with something or not.
Let's say it is. That's fine.
Okay. All right, gracias.
It's lined with some stuff. You take the sword. You start shoving the sword in your jacket, and as you do this,
jacket.
This little Rhodian kid is just watching you in line. And then he looks over, and he takes from like this bag, this cart that his parents have, and he pulls this little plastic sword, and then he just hits you twice on the thigh.
I feign pain and bring my arm in and give him a nod and a wink. And then I finish putting the lightsaber in my jacket.
Yeah.
All right. The Rhodian kid laughs. And again, his parents also, they look like they have hold-on blasters. In this case, one of the security professionals asks to see the blaster. He examines it. One of them takes another blaster. They examine it. They do something, and they give them back their blasters, and they go right through the scanner. So you're like, cool. Weapons seem to be fine here. So you guys finally get to the security checkpoint. You walk through the scanner, and at that point, one of the droids says, "Your blasters, please."
Mine's set to stun, and I hand it over.
All right, you hand it
I
over.
don't
Do you guys
have a
all hand over your
blaster.
blaster?
Whoa.
At that point, the droids run a hand scanner. They're like, excellent. Then they take this small device, plug it in the bottom of the blaster, go, and then hand you back your blaster. Another one does the same. They hand you back your blasters, and you're like, and LOA, you're like, okay, this is here. I'll just write to you what you believe they did. Anyway, but then they hand you your blasters, and you're waved through.
Yo, they deactivated our blasters straight up.
But they let you bring them into intergalactic Disneyland.
Yeah, they let us do that. Can I slip Phobin his sword? Are we in a place where it's safe since everybody's kind of rushing to get onto rides and go to stores and stuff?
Once we get to the space box, once we get to the intergalactic coffee shop, you can slide it my way.
All right, so you guys start walking in, and you can see that there's all these people rushing everywhere in the Majestic Kingdom.
Yeah.
You can see again the big logo with the Kawaki and monkey lizard, which you hear every now and then echoing through the park. along with the music. What do you do?
Wow, I've never been to a place like this before. I really love it.
Can we get to a terminal and have LOA kind of search the area and do her thing, or is it too public of a place?
Up to you. There's definitely terminals around. There's these little kiosks, information kiosks.
I
What
could
do you
quickly
think,
hack
Ella?
one and find out the location of where they keep the droids. Yeah.
Yeah, just like the storage facilities and whatnot.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Let me just quickly hack into here. That's a computer check.
Mm-hmm.
And I have my big burly coat, and I'm big, so I'm blocking her.
What'd you get?
I got like 6 success and a triumph.
Why do you even roll?
Wow. Okay.
All right.
Again, she just shut down Facebook and Instagram.
that's right.
Yo,
Facebook.
you just
Instagram,
found
sure.
everything in the world.
So what do you want to figure out, Elway? What information do you want? Because my God, you nailed that.
Alrighty. I wouldn't mind knowing where, like a map direct understanding of where the droid's going to be. I wouldn't mind terminal access. I mean, access codes to kind of like unlock doors or anything like that. That could be good.
Access codes. That's an interesting take. Yeah.
And then if
You want-
there's like information on like if there's like a bolt that's been fastened to the droid, like a like a location
Restraining bolt.
restraining bolt. Yeah, I want to be able to get rid of
What
that.
about camera access? Do you get camera access off a hack?
I'm in a terminal.
This terminal is going to be tough for that. If you worked hard, well, let me think about that. And hold on for a second.
Don't
My
worry
dogs
about
are
it.
like losing their mind. Stand by.
They want to play.
You did get a triumph.
I got a
And 6 success.
6 success and a triumph.
That's
I feel like
crazy.
I've just like connected the computer into my body and I'm in the matrix now.
You are Neo.
Should we keep the sword hidden for now until you think we need it in case?
Yeah,
we
for
get-
sure, for sure.
Probably
The
because I
gun
feel like
sounds
there
gonna
might
work, by the way.
be additional security.
I'll throw it to you later with the sweet
Um,
agility roll.
2 questions. As we went through security, did we notice that the security themselves were carrying any form of blaster or holdout?
Oh, hard to say. The droids definitely had a protrusion on their arm that could possibly be some sort of weapon. Maude, you have a. All of you guys have comlinks, by the way. I forgot to tell you that.
Yes,
And each
we
of
do.
you has a stim pack. Each of us has a stim pack and a comlink. Maude, you realize that protocol droids are used widely through the park. They're definitely used in the administration offices. But then you realize they're also used throughout the park for various purposes, including on a lot of the attractions. So you're like, oh, damn it. The droid could be kind of anywhere, and you don't know what these attractions are.
Mm.
But you do have now security access to pop
Our-
through security doors.
Skeezy could be operating a roller coaster right now.
It's possible, absolutely possible that they use him to operate
That's
a
just-
roller coaster.
Can I
That's
look at all of
amazing.
the cameras and just see if, like, by doing that and scoping different sections of the park, I could possibly identify and see skis?
Okay, you start scrolling through the cameras. In the meantime, it uploads to your comlink a map of the entire park.
Whoa.
If Skeezy's
It's
my droid, he's
beautiful.
definitely.
Oh, I've seen this
walking on a
map
roller
before.
coaster.
I love this map.
Wow.
And don't pay attention to the what do you call it? The
Wait, is this Disneyland?
It's
In space.
wasn't this the Tom Hodges map?
This is
it's possible. We owe him much thanks. So you guys are. So Freddie, you're looking around. This place is kind of amazing, and you can see Elway almost laughing at herself as she's going through all this computer stuff, and it's just kind of bending to her will at the information kiosk. And then your comlink beeps, Freddie.
Yes, sir.
You click it.
Yes, I do.
You're a real son of a bitch.
What now, Jack?
Do you have any idea how much that ship cost?
Do you have any idea how much our ship costs?
Oh yes, I do. Yeah, 25,000. I do 25,000 in my sleep.
Listen to me, man. Everything I owned was on that ship, and because of you, I have nothing. If you think you're getting a kyber crystal, you're mad.
Oh, my friend, I'm hot on the trail of the kyber crystal. I just wanted to encourage you to, I don't know, give up.
We'll be seeing each other soon. I assure you that.
Oh, I assure you. Are you clicking? It sounds like you're hanging up on him.
No, I didn't hang up. No, I didn't hang up.
Not if I see you first, Catman.
Don't. He called me Catman. Eloway, track that son of a bitch down.
All right, Eloway, that comm signal definitely came from near the park, but it doesn't seem like he's in the park yet.
He's not here yet.
We're gonna.
Can you track him, Eloway?
I've got access to all the cameras, so when he's on the premises, I will be able to.
We could wait near the entrance just inside of it to jump him when he comes in. Or do we just want to get away from him and go after the droid?
Let's get the droid. He's probably using us to
Yeah.
find the droid, and that's why he's talking smack. So if he wants to come and deal with us, we jacked up his last group, we'll jack up with whoever else comes.
Yeah.
Can I look through the cameras to see if there's any indication of where SKEZ is?
Dude, it's a huge park. You would be here for a long time going through cameras.
Okay.
But you have not, as you're flipping through cameras, you're not seeing a protocol droid. He's kind of a tall, spindly fellow, a little bit awkward. He is a silver-plated protocol droid, but a little bit taller and thinner than C-3PO.
Is there a database of personnel that may be working or what droids may be assigned? Like, could we find out based on his droid designation if he's appointed somewhere?
There are protocol droids of his model that are employed at this park.
Okay, so it's
Sam. If this is my droid, is there no connection that I have with him? Like I don't know, a link of any sort?
Like an air tag.
we follow each other on TikTok. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Dun, dun.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
have, like,
Yeah.
Find My
You know what?
Friends, right?
You actually come to think of it, Taylor. You're absolutely right. You are able to figure out. He's got a certain prefix code on his identifier number, right? And if he was registered to work in these things, you have now narrowed him down to 3 different rides. He's
Which
got to be
one?
on one of these attractions. Okay.
Guys,
boy.
we're splitting up.
Let's.
Never split the party.
No.
Something and again, these rides are code named. One is called Stunt Spectacular. One is called Space Coaster.
Mm-hmm.
And one is called Riders. And let me mark them on the map. And you guys can discuss.
Okay.
I think we should check out Space Coaster or Riders first.
I think we split it up, right?
I don't know.
It's tough to split the group, man. Very, very difficult.
Are they in proximity with each other? Are they close? Or are we talking about opposite
I'm
ends?
gonna mark them on the map.
Okay, cool.
Can we go on one of the rides? I don't think I've ever been on a ride before like this. It looks really fun.
We're in this predicament because of you.
Because of me, you were the
Sounds
one that
spectacular.
met Jack out and made him
You're
mad.
the one that wanted to experiment with new droids.
That's
They
true.
even have a
but-
Captain EO ride here.
Oh, you're riding on the map. I thought you were just going to drop a little doo-doo. Doo-doo.
I'll follow the group to any ride they want to go to. I just have to use the bathroom quickly.
Should we hit up the stunt special first, since it's
If we're right there.
right there?
Let's go
Yeah,
to
if we're here,
Stunt
let's go.
Special. I'm excited. Oh, it's all on the left side, strong side. Stunt Special. Let's go. Spec. I'm saying special. It's spec.
Stunt spec.
Spectacular, right?
Stunt
Spectacular.
Spectacular. That's the Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular.
That is the Indiana Jones.
That's the Jack
LOA is just immediately like 15 steps ahead in absolute anticipation, kind of forgetting what the point is, but just wanting to check out the ride.
And Mara is like shaking her head and chasing after her so she does not get into trouble again.
I will spend my 50 credits. Well, I will try a intergalactic churro.
Ooh.
All right, man. You gotta try some churros
on the way. I'll grab one on the road. So we're heading to the stunt spectacular.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello. A ticket, please.
I'll wait for Freddie to get in.
He doesn't. Or he doesn't listen anyway.
Is it like a ticket-based attraction, or is it something you'd have to have once we're in, we can ride?
Oh, once you're in, you can ride.
Awesome. Is it? We probably would look at the listings of when the next show is. Is it sometime soon, or are we in between shows?
Well, it's lining up, and you realize that it might cut off the line and start the show.
I'll get in line. I'm in line immediately. I'm waiting patiently, not so patiently.
Are you guys sure we shouldn't try to find like the back entrance and not be one of the,
That's what I was thinking is perhaps if we between shows, we could go in and kind of see backstage. But if the show's going on, either maybe the best thing to do is to go backstage in order to investigate and see who's working. Maybe he's behind the stage, right?
I just realized I probably should have, while I was in the terminals, getting some sort of like all access pass or express passes or.
I still have my 50 credits. I can buy us passes for the rides if you want.
You need that money.
My vote is looking for the backstage entrance.
All right, let's go backstage.
I'll just say that I'm the technician here to fix a droid.
Gotcha.
Perfect.
Gotcha. All right, hold on.
But they won't believe that technicians like me have friends, let alone 4 of them. But that's okay.
You can go back there alone if you have to.
Okay. All righty. So we're
all right. So you make your way into this this line. You pop out of the line, and you end up making your way into these back halls, which are not very well dressed. It's like they look kind of plain. But then you get out into this large, huge amphitheater, right? And this voice calls out, "Please take your seats. The THX 1138 Stunt Spectacular will begin in a moment." It's my best campaign, by the way. So you guys take a seat near the front. There's sort of like open seating. All these families are settling in, and you're like in this huge, like, wow, this is really kind of impressive. And this is where you guys are sitting, and there's people absolutely everywhere, right? You guys are right here. You dig it?
There we are.
You kind of sit there.
We got okay seats.
Wow. Wow, this is something else. What's going on? And then this creepy music comes on. You're like, ooh, and then the lights dim, and suddenly the area comes on, and it goes, "Long ago, there was an evil cult of warriors called the Jedi Knights. Use the Force, and they used their powers of deception to pull the wool over the eyes of the galaxy." And then at that point, you see these ugly people kind of boiling out of the stage, wearing these strange robes, and they move like all serpentine, like. But one day, going into the evil Jedi Temple, our brave soldiers of the 501st, and you can see these troopers kind of moving in. And this guy comes up and he goes, "All right, trooper, fan out, but be careful. There's evil Jedi abound." And this guy comes up here, "Sir, I think I found the..." And the Jedi comes and starts like sucking his blood. "Oh, he's sucking my blood, sir. Everyone, open fire. Boo, 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 boo. Lights. Oh, I can't hit him. He's too serpentine. He's too tricksy. Look out!" And this guy gets thrown in the pit. "Oh, we're in trouble. Look out, Jedi on the right." And this guy's like, "Oh no!" And these guys get killed. While you're watching this, Freddie, you notice this little spider dude who's going around keeps like looking at you, and your comlink keeps blinking.
Let me check that comlink real quick.
Okay. Beep. And then again, like Elway, this is the most amazing thing ever. And he's like, "Oh, Frank on the right, get the Jedi, look out! He's throwing me into the pit. Oh, it burns!" Hey, are you enjoying the stunt spectacular? Because I do all my own stunts.
I think the show's fantastic so far.
And he says, well, keep your eyes peeled, because you're going to get a visit from security and you're going to be escorted out.
And then again, Freddie, you notice that spider guy, and he's looking at you. He's coming around the aisle, and you notice he's flanked. Hold on for a second. By two blue-clad security professionals. I don't know if you can see that. Do you see that? And he's coming around the aisle. I'm going to put you guys more sort of in the center of the front row. And then in the meantime, another clone trooper gets thrown in. These Jedi, they're too evil. Oh, I'm burning. And then at that point, the two clone troopers is like, wait. He's like, THX, what do we do? He's like, stand and fight. The Jedi kind of jumps down, and THX gives him a good punch, picks him up, throws him into the pit, and then the audience cheers.
I look over my group and I said, "This
coming
is
through the aisles.
questionable content."
I want to slip Phobin his sword while these guys are making moves, and I want to make sure that he knows and whoever is to my right knows that trouble's coming.
I'm going to get up to go to look like I'm going to get a refreshment. Slide down the
Left
aisle.
to right, Phobin. You probably to the left, away from them, or toward them.
I'm going to go to the left, away from them.
Okay, you start moving, making this way. Anyone else doing stuff?
Is there a way for me to kind of distract and get us out of here, or is that just going to cause too much chaos?
Oh, you can try. Yeah, what do you want to do?
I want to stand up and lose my composure at how amazing this show is and how brave the stormtroopers are. And I want to try to motivate the crowd to kind of give a standing ovation so we can scoot out stage left even.
All right, you stand up. I want to get a deception roll from you, Freddie.
Yes, sir.
And all right, you're set. Ready to go.
Okay, I'm just bringing up my little page.
Elway? You see a computer terminal nearby by the base of the stage. Let me plant it. You can see that there's a droid operator down there, a small droid. Okay. Oh, wait, it's right about here. You can see a small droid operator.
My role is complete whenever you're ready.
Okay, got it.
Can I
Okay,
assist?
advantage. Freddie, it's not quite successful, but you do get some people going, hey, sit down. No, I know it's exciting. Yeah. Look out. The Jedi are coming. They're all gathering around THX and his last buddy.
Can we start beelining it out the other way?
You can try to make it there. Anyone else doing anything? Mora, Aleph?
Try to do the wave. Try to start the wave as you go.
I'm gonna get up and follow Ella away as she's walking towards wherever those.
I'm heading to the terminal.
The
And I look
terminal
back
is.
over my shoulder. I'm like, so we're all doing this. We're all going to the bathroom at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
We're all getting the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Good plan.
Aleph, you're going with them?
Yeah, I'll go.
All right, guys. To your horror, as you look in the aisle in front of you, coming from the other area are two more security guards. And you're like, God damn it. Elway, you're at the computer. What do you want to do?
I would like to shut the lights off in the building and open the doors.
There's
three commands. There's okay, you can do the doors, there's lights bright, there's lights out, and there's finale.
Are we in an amphitheater? Outdoors?
The doors would go outward. But again, there's doors, which again are not necessarily locked. There's lights bright, lights out, and finale.
What if you distract them and we dive into that pit that all the Jedi got thrown in and see
I
what's
like
underneath the ride?
Do we want
I
to do
like that
lights out
plan.
or finale?
Finale.
Yeah, finale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, roll it up, Maude.
That's computers?
Yep. Okay.
Ooh.
So, guys, the guards are converging in on you, and suddenly you hear this, and then this big thing comes out of the pit. It's the Jedi Serpent, the famed Jedi Serpent. We're doomed. At that point, the audience is going nuts that way. What were you guys going to do?
We weren't going to jump in
Dive
there.
under stage. Yeah.
You saw a bunch of stunt guys jump in there. So
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
That's what we're doing. That's
Do you
what
want
we're
to
doing.
you want to have to deal with them?
Well, they're stunt guys. They're not necessarily these blue shirts here.
Can we take the droid at the terminal with us? I want to reprogram it.
he's big. You'd have to carry him.
Yeah.
He'd slow you down. Do you guys want to are you making a run for the pit, or what are you doing? Or running in the opposite direction through the audience?
Guys, I'm either down to run through the audience out the door, or if everybody wants to jump in the pit, I'll jump in the pit.
You guys, again, the audience is now distracted. They are now cheering because the great Jedi Serpent has now attacked. It is now shooting lasers at THX.
LOA, what are we doing?
I don't think we can go towards the giant thing that everyone's looking at shooting lasers. I think we need to go the other way and book
Let's
it.
do it.
Let's do it.
Okay. All right. So you guys tear off through the audience. You're running. People are screaming and this and that. You end up getting out of the way. The security start running as well. You burst your way out of the door and you see, hold on for a second. All right. And again, things are going absolutely nuts. You know, the audience is cheering and screaming. You guys are over here. And you have a choice here. Do you want to run toward riders or away from riders?
Towards it.
Towards.
Okay, so you're going. Okay, so you guys tear off to the right. You're running down, a few alleys. There's some people running by. You knock a few churros out of some kids' hands.
Can I
You come around
grab
the corner.
one and eat it from the kid as we're going?
You grab the churro.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
guys are running, and at that point, you come around the corner, guys, and speeding around the corner. You go through this large archway, take a hard right, and you come in, and you're faced with, holy crap!
Easy.
You see all of these pirates all arrayed everywhere, and you see Jack Herrick just talking casually with one of the pirates, dressed completely decked out in full pirate glory, standing there just like, but they're not looking at you.
I'm so happy you have this art.
Yeah.
It's very important.
Questions.
Remember, click it to go away. Just click away from it to go away.
No.
Never.
I'm saving this thing.
Does he see us?
Original, by the way. So he's not looking towards you. You guys ran in, running away from security, and you came around the corner. There's pirates everywhere, and then you notice some of the pirates are like kids. What?
Fly natural.
So we're in an area of the park, I think, where some of these, it's like costumes and they're like characters and stuff. Should we just try to slip around for a
What do you
backstage
say?
entrance on this spot?
Do you say that? How do you role play that out? I want to hear what your character says.
All right. He doesn't see us yet. What do you think, Phobin? Should we slip around, try to find a back entrance, or mingle through the crowd?
If he doesn't have eyes on us, let's slip through.
All right. And at that point, Kyle, you start trying to slip through, and then you're like face to face with Jack Herrick. But wait, he was over there. But this one is a little bit shorter and kind of and not quite human. But
Cosplayers.
really, really good costume. And then you look at the other Jack.
Cosplayers. I
Oh
hate
no,
these
that's
guys.
not him. These are. And then you look at the child pirates, and you're like, and then you look at the sort of area around, and it's space pirate land, and you're like, oh.
Oh.
We could all do our Jack impersonation. I'm annoying.
Wait, should we all put on space pirate costumes?
I think we should, and do our best pirate voice.
I mean,
I got 50 credits.
Jack
There's got to be a little shop around here.
Do you guys go into a gift shop to look for costumes?
I don't know. Is there someone my size that I see?
You can't just jack them.
Yeah, there's a mother pushing a baby
There's a
carriage.
mother.
A
Right,
hover
of
carriage.
course. Right. Is she dressed like a pirate?
Of course she is.
Kidding.
How
guys
many
wanna-
blue-skin tourists have I seen? Do I feel like I'm even going to be able to fit in, considering I have blue skin?
Yeah, not everyone. They're all kinds of races, Kyle, and not
Okay,
everyone
so it's
is wearing
okay.
costumes.
Okay.
Let's try to slip into the ride. Let's find Skeets.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm
So
missing.
you guys, are you guys going to the gift shop to try to get stuff or no?
Mm-mm.
I don't
Nope.
think we need
We don't
to.
need we don't need cast-
Just
Okay.
keep your eyes peeled because Jack would look like any of these other jerks. You never know where he's hiding.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's go check out this ride, Sam.
All right, dude. So you start making your way deeper in, and okay, hold on a second. You start making your way deeper in, and you see a big ride, and it's called Riders of the Maelstrom.
Oh,
Maelstrom, I remember that.
that's
This is
the
what we're
word.
looking for.
Yes.
Elaway,
Yeah.
Aleph, let's find that droid.
All right, and so you
Yeah.
guys are like, "This is amazing. We found it. This is incredible." And you just stride forward, and then you just get in line, and you're waiting there.
What's
And there's a
What
teenage
is-
Jack Herrick, and he's like, starts sneezing.
Oh, God, man.
And then he
Cover
looks
your
over at
mouth.
you, Cathar, and he's like, "Oh, sorry, I think I'm a little allergic."
Yes, me too.
Can we give him money to
What is-
leave the line?
It's just one kid.
you gonna pay this kid off? What is
You're
that?
gonna
What's
start paying people to try to get through the line?
I don't think it's gonna. It was probably what, hundreds of people we're talking about here.
Ooh, is there any way we could create like a distraction, or I could set an alarm off and get people to kind of like leave?
You could certainly try. What do you want to do?
Yeah, set off the
Remember,
fire
you have the
alarm.
security codes to get back, in
Try.
areas that they're not supposed to be.
We
What?
could circumvent and just go around backstage if we're thinking, where the cast members would go.
We'll
I've got
try and
those
go around
security
back.
passes, the terminal beep boops.
Let's do it.
don't I?
Let's do it.
it. Let's do it.
You're heading to backstage terminal.
Yeah, I'm gonna
area?
put in the key pass that I learned when I did my data download.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm
All
gonna
right,
nod at the kid who's allergic to me and apologize and be very polite to him and say, I'll wait another hour before I get home.
At that point, Elway, you make your way around. You come to, you open up one of the back doors. You come by, and as you go down the hall, you look down the hall in the backstage area, and you see another group of Jack Herrick and a bunch of pirates. And at this point, they stop when they see you. And then Jack Herrick sees you guys, whoever this Jack Herrick is, he's, kind of a shorter Jack Herrick, whoever this guy is in cosplay. You're like, oh, is this and you realize you're like, this has got to be the official Jack Herrick that's walking around, the impersonator, because the likeness is really good. He's just much shorter than he needs to be. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And they kind of look at you and they kind of tilt their head. And then that Jack Herrick reaches and pulls a comlink, clicks the button. Freddie, your comlink goes deep, deep. At that point, he looks at his friends and he goes, well, son of a bitch. You realize that's Jack Herrick. He's just shorter than you thought he was.
Oh,
Actors are always shorter in person. That's what I was going to say.
And his head's
About to
incredibly
say that.
large.
He says, I'm sorry. What did you say? My head's large? My head's large. My head is large.
Figuratively and literally, yes. But that's what makes you such a star. You have to have a giant head to be a star.
I'm going to skin you, Catman. I'm going to skin you good.
Jack, are you always this awful?
At that point, Jack goes, I don't know. Let's find out. Draw, boys. They all draw blasters. And you realize you're like, oh, shit. If he's backstage. And they start firing. Like real blaster fire starts lancing out at you.
Is
How many are
there is there anywhere that we can like duck for
Hi.
cover?
You can surely run back out into the crowd. Hold on for a second.
I'll grab the allergy kid and throw it at him.
Okay.
Achoo.
There's 5 of them.
Nope, I'm just rolling. Jack is going to take a shot at Freddie and Taylor. Taylor is getting a shot from his group. So hold on for a second. Taylor, some of these pirates look damned familiar to you.
Yeah, I thought so.
The Sumakian son of a bitch, arr, they say.
Son of a bitch! I thought we left on good terms, boys.
Arr!
Oh no,
Anger.
they hate you.
I don't know Jack from this time, but
Taylor.
What's he play? Yeah.
The wall next to you explodes in your face. You take 3 strain damage, but you did not take any wounds. It was not a direct hit on you. So let me put you.
These guys hate you, Taylor.
And then I'm about to pull my bow back and say, "Nice shot, boys. Remember this thing?"
Freddie, Mr. Herrick himself would like to have a word with you. For a second. Freddie.
You sneak your bow in?
8 damage. 8 damage, Freddie. I'll mark it. Ulrich, you go down having taken a pretty good hit. Leaving you with 6 hit points left. Ulrich, you hit the ground in the corridor. Like, fuck. Okay, you guys are now going there. Like, again, that represents Taylor. What hit you was like a hail of blaster fire. One of the shots hit. They all missed you. Freddie, Jack himself took a shot, hit you, and you can see more pirates coming from behind them. They have guns. You guys do not, and there's more of them coming.
How many are we talking?
Do I have my
about?
bow?
Yeah, was I able to bring my weapons in?
Got my bow.
Your bow had all of your ranged weapons were the Tabana gas was sucked away from them.
But I have a blade. Did I get?
You have a knife, but none of our weapons are going to work.
Now, to describe it, I'll try to like put you in a hallway really quick.
Yep.
Hold on for a second. There's Jack and 4 of his guys, and then past him, there's probably 8 more coming. So,
and would they get to us? Does it feel like they're turns away or just 1 turn away?
We got to skedadd.
Yeah, we need to skedadd through the crowd.
Yeah, disperse through the crowd. They can't fire at their fans.
I could try and engage with them and drop a couple, and we could get some weapons.
Let's skedadd. There's too many of them, and we need to use the public place to our advantage.
And there's like 8 more coming right after them. So even with weapons, we'd be
we're just right behind here. It's like I'm trying to try to mark where Jack is. There we go. I'm going to put Jack in the red.
So here's what we should do. We should go out the door, and then as soon as they come out behind us, shut the doors behind the first group. Board the door up. Keep the other group at bay.
I knew the keypad. I know the keypad.
We have our Maura and I have our bladed weapons, and I don't know. Does your weapon work, Taylor? No.
Well, it doesn't have the energy thing to it, but a bow and arrow is just a bow and arrow, right?
It's an energy.
Yeah, it doesn't really work without the Tabana gas, Taylor. So basically, most of you guys don't have weapons.
But if we could drop 2, we could then get 2 blasters and turn the tide.
Yeah, but keep in mind though that since this is a one shot, I'm not afraid to kill you guys. So just keep that in mind.
Let's run.
All right, so
I'll just shut the door behind. I don't think we should get weapons. I think we should go completely defensive.
Then just shut the door behind and run.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's keep running.
Okay, so you run. You run for the door. You hit the button. It closes, and Elway, you input the security cat. All right, security is locked in, and you can see some of the people heard like the blaster fire. They're like, "Well, what's that? What's that?" And, well, it's probably just the ride. No, that was loud. They said, and you can see the line is kind of disrupted by this. Do you guys want to run away from the crew? Do you want to run toward Riders of the Maelstrom, the ride?
Elway, what if we create a distraction by setting off the alarms at this ride when we're headed towards the space ride?
No. This is the Maelstrom. The droid's got to be here. This is the Maelstrom.
I think we use the crowd to our advantage. They're not going to shoot them.
So
you can set off an alarm if you want, but I think what we need is here because this is.
We want the people
the
here. We don't want them to leave because the people are our help. So is there a way we could kind of like take a Jack hat off someone and do a little bit of a pseudo?
Sure. Yeah. So you
Disguise
grab
and
one of the
try
jack hats, you throw it on. The rest of you guys grab like pieces of clothing.
The crowd's getting kind of freaked out, yeah? So there's a
Yeah.
little bit of madness and chaos. So us in
Oh
there
my gosh, I
bumping
just
shoulders.
saw Jack. Jack's back there. I just saw him.
The real Jack is backstage. He's coming out now.
And then suddenly you see on the door sparks as they're about
He's
to like come through and blow the door.
That's him, and he's coming to do autographs. Get in line quickly.
Here he comes, kids.
Give
Here
me a
he
deception
comes.
roll, Freddie.
Okay, deception roll coming up. Man, I lie a lot. All right. Deception. Come on, baby. Be good to me. Be good to me.
Dude.
Well done.
Yeah.
People start screaming and getting very excited. Oh, autographs. Jack Herrick. And then one of the kids goes, "What's that?" and pokes you in your blaster wound. And you take 2 strain.
Oh. No, you're all right, kid. Don't worry. You just got me in a soft spot.
Did you get shot? He keeps poking you in that wound.
Please, young man, stop poking me. No, I fell in all the madness for Jack Herrick.
This is so weird.
What do you guys do now that people are freaking out and screaming?
We
Well,
look
they're running towards the door, right?
They are.
Let's circle back and go inside the maelstrom the other way now.
Yes.
All right, so you guys start running around, bypassing parts of the line. You're jumping through, you're jumping over like partitions. Some people are like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And they're like, No. Jack Herrick's back there. What?
The Jack Herrick.
So you're pointing as you're jumping through and cutting people in line. It's Jack Herrick.
Can I stim pack my nearly dead ass?
You can.
Thank you. Will that
All
give
right,
me
stim
2 or
pack is
4?
gonna- It's gonna stim pack is gonna give you like 6. So stand by.
I'll take all 6.
Yeah. Okay. So you're at 12.
Oh, that feels better.
Okay, so you pull it out and you're running, and people are like kind of freaking out. And you finally make your way around this sort of rickety platform. You're like, what's going on? And then you come around and you see a couple of teenagers dressed in sort of knockoff half Jack Herrick clothing. They're like, "Welcome to Riders of the Maelstrom. I think we're down for maintenance or something. People are really. Could you just hold on here?" And you could see the boat, the hover boat in front of you with the empty seats.
Oh, I'm the maintenance. Hi.
Oh yeah, no, there's some sort of something about an alarm back there, and then you hear and you hear screaming, "It's Jack Herrick!" Ah!
It's just Jack Herrick.
They're like, "When?" And then one of them says, we weren't told that Jack Herrick was making an appearance." Well, that's very
The
exciting.
Jack Herrick.
That's
He's
incredible.
a bit shorter, but his head's really big.
What? And
Mm.
he's like, "Oh, it's Jack Herrick. You know how they ever say like all actors are super like insecure and stuff." He's like, "When I become a director, I'm definitely not going to deal with a bunch of insecure actors," says one of them.
Can we get on the ride?
Sure.
Thank you.
She's
Okay.
here to fix it, and we're just here to make sure it runs properly.
Okay, so LOA, you guys get aboard this very strange looking floating craft right
Mm.
here. Like, oh, okay, all right, good, sweet. And they hit a button, and suddenly your craft starts moving forward. Wow.
Space Jungle Cruise.
Ugh,
Wow.
what's going on? And everything is sort of dark and misty, and you kind of look up at the sky, and you're like, "There's a sky up there," but no, this is an illusion. We're in a dark ride. We're inside this place, and you start going, and then the thing starts getting higher and higher. And as the ride gets higher, the areas and the buildings in the facades that are next to you on either side of this sort of like waterway, the facades start getting smaller and smaller as the ride gets higher. It goes from like 2 feet to about 8 feet in the air, hovering, sort of creating the illusion that you are now far above the planets and the cities are below. And you're like, wow.
This is cool.
And you're going through. And in the background, you hear,
Jack Harris, this is amazing, Jack Harris. And you hear boom, boom, boom. You're like, you hear blaster fire. You're like, what the?
Oh,
What
Jack!
happened? That's not.
Whoa.
Can we see any protocol droids around here?
So far, it's all just like facades and stuff. You see like little miniature air speeders floating by like below you. And again, you're only about 8 feet off the ground. And then you see how all the facades look like miniature buildings below you. And then you take a turn, you get to this area where there's a big waterfall, right? And you're like, what? What? Oh! And you're like, oh! And there's a big splash at the end. You guys all get splashed by water. You're like, ah, wow.
I
That's
hate
cool.
being wet.
I love this ride.
And then you're in a cave.
Wow.
You're in a cave and you see all these credit chips like spread across the cave and like skeletons and all kinds of stuff. You're like, what is going on? What is going on? And then you hear boom, 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 like blaster fire behind you. You're like, really, what's going on? Why is there blaster fire, like real blaster fire happening? Why? Who's being shot? What's going on? Oh, wow. So you guys start coming around this cave and there's skeletons and there's dead Rhodians and all this stuff.
Sure. Another
And Taylor,
craft behind
all you
us?
can think the whole time is you're like, this is such bull crap. This is not what pirates are like. They don't hang out in caves or space stuff. You could see a big giant space slug eat one of the air speeders below you. You're like, well, that's real. That part's real. But the other
I like that part.
this is crap. Finally, you start hearing in front of you, you hear hold on for a second. You hear this.
What?
You're like, whoa, what's going on? And then suddenly your whole thing drops into the water, sploosh, and you're like, whoa, and now you're not floating anymore. And next thing you know, you're in the middle of this giant pirate space battle, right? You're like, what is going on? And dude, the pyrotechnics in this ride, they're incredible. Like it really looks like real blaster bolts flying all over the place. And you can see all of these like animatronic like pirates. Again, Taylor, totally bullcrap. Like Twilix and Rhodians.
Bombing
Like,
character flag.
get them! Get ye! The riders of the maelstrom! And
Ooh.
you start going through. Your ship starts like rising again. You're like, wow. And then you also hear behind you, sploosh. And you're like, oh, crap. That means Jack Herrick and his boys are also on the ride, and they're coming.
Oh, no.
Like, oh no.
Can I hack this thing to make it go faster?
Yeah, you can. Absolutely.
Great.
You want
Good.
so Elway, you break open a panel and start like wiring.
You guys, I think our droid might be one of the animatronics on this crap ride over there on the Maelstrom.
Oh.
I got 2 success and 4 advantage.
2 success and 4 advantage. Okay, dude, you start speeding up. You start speeding up really, really hardcore. And suddenly the ride starts going really fast. Oh God. And the ride starts spinning a little bit and going backwards, which I guess is part of the ride, but it's not supposed to go this fast. Now I need coordination rolls from all of you guys.
Whoops.
Question: do you guys still have your jetpacks on?
Yes.
I haven't had one
jetpacks
in
are
quite
long
some
gone
time.
at this point.
Coordination. I do not have any coordination.
All right, I
Nope.
succeeded.
Okay, who
Mine's-
failed? Who failed?
One
succeeded.
guess. LOA and coordination. Are you kidding?
Okay, Elway gets thrown from the vehicle.
No.
She goes sploosh in the water below.
I got 2 advantage, no success.
2 advantage, no success.
Mhm.
Freddie, you're hanging off the side for dear life. LOA goes sploosh in the water. The ship is like 8 feet above. LOA down to 10 strain. Remember, strain or health goes down to 0 and you're unconscious.
Mhm.
So again, and you see all around animatronics, all kinds of weird faux pirates. Taylor, it's really quite disgusting. Now, without LOA helping to pilot this thing is going backwards and it starts petering out right about here.
Should I can I try to take control over the piloting of it?
I think
Probably
he,
can. Planetary piloting, maybe.
I think he said it was petering out, which means the engine's dying out on us.
Oh, well then I just want to try to get Eloy back in.
All right, she's 8 feet down. You have to really reach. And in the
Yeah.
and by the way, you see another boat coming.
Please.
Oh, no.
Eek.
All right, we should maybe abandon this ship, get to shore.
We should all get to that fort there.
Yeah, agreed.
With my advantage, could I try to survive it and then stabilize and then get to Elway? With my action.
Say again.
Could I try to stabilize and then get to Elway with my action?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, you can.
I'll do that.
I'm swimming. I'm swimming towards.
Yeah, I think, I don't think she needs a save. I think she's swimming in the water.
Okay, well then I'm gonna abandon ship and go over to the shore where it looks like she's heading. And who else is heading over there? Orak, are you heading over there too?
I'm swimming, although I hate water, but yes, I'm swimming.
Yeah.
I'm going to position myself near these animatronic pirates and like insert myself into the theme.
You're going full theme. What are the rest of you guys doing? You staying on the thing, which is 8 feet up, or are you?
I want to jump off the boat, and I want to take some of the clothing off of the animatronic and dress up like one of the pirates. Although my jacket already matches perfectly.
Gotcha.
Mora is also going to jump off and steal clothes from a pirate.
Elway, can you check the blasters on the fort? Because they looked incredibly realistic. Perhaps they'll actually shoot something.
Yeah. Yep.
Elway, you want to check that? You wanted to check some of these firing pirates?
I sure do.
Which would be up here on the top of the fort, right here.
Yep. Make my way up the fort.
All right, so you charge up there and start climbing up, and you see the boat is coming, LOA. You're like, oh, crap. You start hooking over the stuff. LOA, you realize, you're like, wait a second. Yeah, there's not enough power going to these props, but they are definitely powered by Tabana gas.
Ooh. Is there a terminal? Can I find if there's a Tabana?
Can we charge our weapons from those?
It's you guys on Comlink? Role play this out for me.
Is there a way for you to take the gas from those prop blasters and give us enough for one good fight?
I was going to try and see if I could hack the terminal and ramp up the gas release. See if I
like your intelligent decision more than my dumb one.
And then we can take the blasters and we've got them all supercharged. Is there a terminal?
You can try to hack into, I don't know if there's actually, yeah, there might be a terminal here. This is going to be difficult to try to ramp up the blasters, but not impossible, and certainly not impossible for you. I'm going to use a dark side point to make it more impossible, because that's the kind of DM that I am. And I am ready for a roll from you.
Alrighty, computers, here we go. Oh my goodness.
Can you tell me what you got?
Yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 success, 3 threat, and a triumph.
6 success, 3.
What does that even mean?
A triumph.
She's Hal, bro.
A lot's happening.
Jeez.
It definitely works.
Maude, what do you think it means? Because I'm starting to come up with an opinion. What do you think?
Well, 6 success means that all the blasters have been supercharged. I have ramped up the effectiveness of the, like they're a little bit slow and a bit sad, and now they're just like, Rah!
Yep.
And I'm not sure what the triumph means just yet. All the threats, but it worked.
Can you use the triumph to try and find which one of these robotic pirates is actually easy?
Yes, I would like to use my triumph to discover which one SK Easy is.
Since you were working on Tabana gas, what you weren't looking for the guy. What I'm gonna rule, Maude, is that you can increase the power to the guns. Mm-hmm. You also know where the Tabana feeds are. I'm gonna mark them on the map, meaning if people can get to there and pull out the nozzles from the animatronics, you can try to charge up your weapons, which will take a full round.
Got it.
Does that make any sense?
Yes.
How far away is their ship?
It's going to be here next round.
Is there an advantageous position where I could get somewhere so when it comes around, like I'm unseen, like tucked away, so I'm end up behind them?
That's
Like they're coming around like a bend, and I'm gonna be like over here, so as they come around, they don't see me tucked in.
I want to be by the well. I want to hide over there by the well where that ridiculous scene is happening. That's where I want to be.
Okay.
I'm going to be in my tower, and I'm going to
Can you
start.
guys move your characters to where you want them?
Okay.
Oh, this is the canceled version of Pirates of the Caribbean as a map. There's a wench for a bride.
Oh yeah.
Are we able to move our guys?
Mm-hmm.
I'm with Eloy. I've got your back.
We got a good vantage point here.
In roll 20.
I'm going.
Wait,
to
is this
start-
the Tabana gas here?
Yeah, the X.
All right. You know what? I might as well. Can I squeeze in with Mora or no?
Yeah.
Did I
I'm
just-
squeezed in with Eloy up top by the other one.
Okay.
I'm like squeezed in here with you, so I can plug in. I'm gonna use this turn to plug in, action wise, for my light blast, my blaster pistol.
Why is that spider there? I don't like him.
You realize it's that spider guy from the auditorium.
Oh God!
There's also, guys, as you see Jack Herrick standing there like a pirate captain, atop the ship, coming in, cruising in. He's got the
Damn
spider
it,
guy with
Jack.
him. He's got some minions. There's also another boat behind him. There's also a droid. But instead of a pirate with a peg leg, it's a droid with a human leg, which is horrifying.
Wait,
You're like, what?
and-
That's a thing?
Everything that I've been hearing, like through this pirate speak, is my droid speaking to me at all?
Dude, yes. You're like, you hear, psst, arr, 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 master,
Where am I hearing this from?
arr.
Skeezy, what's up? Where are you at?
Arr. They've programmed me to be a pirate. Arr. They have me here. You see Skeezy over here.
Oh, skis.
All right, I'm dipping the weapon. I'm not trying to fill up Tabana. I'm going for my droid.
Get skis.
You see that Skeez has been fully skinned as a pirate and has a cutlass, and he's wielding it very awkwardly. He looks like an idiot.
You never made a good pirate, buddy.
Thank ye. They've also reprogrammed me to speak as a fake pirate. Arr, he says.
God damn it.
I'm filling up my blaster.
Okay.
That's what I did.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys are jacking up your blasters. At that point,
Me as well.
Jack comes. And Aleph, did you jump off or are you on the ship? On the floating thing?
Alex
I'm-
with his droid.
Ah, gotcha. So Aleph, you get to the droid and you start unplugging him from the attraction. At this point, your stopped boat, Captain Jack Herrick comes in and sort of his boat bumps the other boat and stops. At that point, he says, "All right, I'm going to put it to you this way. I just wanted some research for my Jedi film. I was going to play a villain for the first time in my career, and you're spoiling it. You're spoiling it. Jack Herrick is a hero, but Jack Herrick has a lot of range, and I'm going to be a villain for the first time in my life. I'm going to be a Jedi, but I need to know what it's about, so give me the you, and he points at you, Aleph. Give me the damn kyber crystal, he screams. And he's got a cutlass on his side, a vibroblade, and he's got a blaster in his hand. He's like, you guys are unarmed. Seriously.
Guys,
Oh,
I didn't
wait.
fill up my Tabana, but I would just like to add to Jack, you're gonna play a great villain, buddy. Don't worry about it.
So what do you
Phobin,
do?
perhaps you'd like to give Jack a brief lesson
That's what I was
on
gonna
how
say.
to be a Jedi.
I was going to educate him in the Jedi swashbuckling ways firsthand. And can I make it to his ship if I was to run and jump?
You have a force ability, right?
I can enhance my athletics.
Yes, you could jump up there. Yeah. Also, Kyle, you have on your belt your deactivated lightsaber. Kyber crystal's in the chest of your bro right here.
Oh, let's go.
Oh
So,
boy, I need
you have
that.
your sword.
So wait,
You do. Your
where
Kyber
is the
crystal's
left?
over there.
Oh, he's way over there.
Far right
Okay.
side of the map. With
What's
the
my
droid.
what's my arm like? What's my athletics like? Can I toss him this crystal?
I don't know. Is your
He might
athletics
get
good?
lost in the water. Maybe just let's hand deliver.
What's my hand delivery
And
roll?
which one is Jack? So I know it's this one.
Red guy. Yeah. Sorry, they're really
guy.
kind of hard to see.
No, that's fine. I feel like I'm going to. So I could do an athletics, kind of jump off the well and get up there, kind of deal. To parkour.
Parkour.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's.
Are
a
you
roll
trying to
for
get
me.
to Aleph, or what is it? How's that work? What are you trying to do?
I don't think if I get to Aleph, I mean, how long? I have to get the crystal out, then I have to get the crystal in. That sounds like a
I'll be
whole-
working to get the crystal out for you now.
Okay, so let him do that. This turn, I'll go engage with Jack, blade
Okay.
drawn.
All right. Keep in mind, you're going to be drawing a lot of fire, but let's do it.
Well,
Hit him with a
I mean-
parlay.
you know what? I do. I mean, if I have a ranged weapon first, so I'll fire first, and I have the cover here.
Mm-hmm.
I just took my turn to fill up. So let's fire at Squid Face over there with the tentacles, the extra leg spider person.
Spider guy, spider dude. Do it.
Okay. And that is, here we go.
All right, dude. The spider guy is like, I told you that. Boom! You fire a blaster bolt. And he just kind of shuffles off, falls in the water below. Boom.
Gone.
And
And then at that point, the pirates are like, they've got weapons, ye! And at that point, Maude, you hit the button, and suddenly huge explosions everywhere as all of the weapons kind of go live. Pirate ships are exploding everywhere. Like buildings are getting the tops blown off. You're like, what the fuck? This is crazy.
Blew up
Huge
Disneyland.
explosions are going off everywhere. The pirates are like, what the hell? Who goes next? Two of you go next, then the pirates, then one of you, then the pirates, then one of you. Who goes next?
Mara would like to. She's across. Can she make it across the little water here? Can she like run around? Where am I? Could I like run over here and then
this
come
is pretty close.
and then just like grapple Jack?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
What
gonna-
are you trying to do? How are you trying to grapple him?
I guess I'm just gonna sort of like I'm just gonna lunge for him and just try to pin him to the ground and just try to like keep one hand over his mouth while I'm doing it.
Okay. Got you. And also, again, there's water too if you want to try to pull him down to the water.
Oh, yes. Thank you. I would love to pull him into the water. Can I do that?
Do
I
it.
can reach up and just
Do it.
Okay.
He for sure can't swim. He for sure can't swim.
Is that melee or brawl?
It's brawl.
Okay, I did it.
Here, try it again. I had to adjust something. Try it
Oh,
again.
I'm sorry.
There's a
Okay.
boost. You got a boost thing?
Oh wow.
That's bad.
Oh, dude. Okay, so you yank him down into the water, and with the advantage, dude, two of his guys go over, which is going to blow these guys' shots. So, like, the whole thing rocks. Two of the guys get spilled over into the water, including the droid with the human leg. He goes down. He takes some strain damage, but to your horror, he comes down on top of you and starts holding you underwater because you had the despair die. So you lose.
No.
So Mara, Jack Herrick, International Galactic Holostar, is now holding you underwater, and you have taken 4 strain. So you're just like So you see Jack Carrick, and he's like, holding her underwater as her thing completely, her plan falls to pieces.
I'm so mad at him.
Jack.
Jerk. Who goes next? One more, and then the bad guys.
Aleph, you shoot better than me if you want to get a shot at that guy.
Here's the problem. I never filled up the Tabana
didn't
gas
fill
because
up.
I went to go to my droid.
I can have a little tinker around with the terminal again and try to get it so that all the pirates are aiming at the ships.
I would either do that or I'll try to appeal to
take
his
a shot.
insecurity and try to distract him so that Mara can get him on the next turn. But I think yours is probably a better move.
Can I do that?
Yeah, you want to? Okay, so roll a computer roll right now.
Computer coming up.
That's probably not even worth the roll.
Wow. it
Oh,
doesn't
it
work.
is worth the roll. You can't. Here's the deal, Maude. They can't aim. Most of them can't aim. You can try again. There's one or two that can aim, but the thing is, you just increase the power. So what they were aiming at, they're blowing up. But you have tons of advantage. So tell me something cool that happened. Is there an explosion near the pirates that does something?
Yeah. See the explosion that's behind that back ship? How
These
do
guys? Yeah.
Yep, there. I would like that to capsize that boat.
Okay. Ah! Spills out these guys, causes 1, 2, 3. Okay, dude, one of them gets incinerated by this. Boom, exploded. Absolutely destroyed. The rest of them start screaming. They go into the water. Sploosh. They do not get.
Sploosh.
They're going to get. They would have gotten advantages from their shot shooting from high ground. So they sploosh into the water. One of them gets incinerated by this rather large explosion behind them. Boom. Okay, so the bad guys go. These three are going to shoot. Okay. At Phobin. They went into the water. They see you looking squirrely. Phobin, you're going to get... Boom.
Am I behind the well for cover?
Gotcha. Nope, doesn't work. Other ones shoot at... Okay. The other one is going to shoot at you, LOA.
We're up in
Oh,
that tower,
no.
so there should be a disadvantage for them, right?
Yep, and I just marked it. LOA,
Yeah.
you take 8 damage.
Ow.
Jeez.
I don't know.
Boom,
if I had
LOA, you
to-
take a hit. Boom, you fall back into the tower. You're hurting really, really bad. Jack is still drowning Mara, but he didn't go yet. Who goes next? One person goes next.
Let that be my turn, and let me, whatever I need to do, I want to take her stim pack and apply it to her since she got jacked up. And I want to
Right.
position my body with the maneuver in between her and the pirates so that she can do her computer thing. And with that move, unfortunately, I really do have to. I have to run, you guys. I have to pick my my kid up. I'm not allowed to be late for that kind of stuff. So, with tremendous apologies, I do have to leave. I'm very, very sorry. I know that sucks, but just pretend I'm a human shield
You got
and
it.
a Catharian shield, and I gotta go get my baby girl. I can't leave her at the school.
You got it.
All right,
Thank you,
apologies
Brad.
to all you guys. I'm so sorry. that I
Bye.
have to
All good.
leave. I love you
All
guys.
good.
Bye.
All right. Who? Okay, Mara. She's gonna try to drown you.
Ugh.
You're under the water. He's pushing down on you, and the boom. Second. Okay, you take 5 damage,
No.
but it's strain damage.
Okay.
Okay, you guys are up. Who goes? Aleph and Phobin. Have you guys gone?
I
I
went
haven't
early
gone,
on.
but there's not much I can do.
You have the Kyber crystal at this point. You yanked it.
I
out.
have the Kyber crystal, yes.
You.
Can I shoot that to? I don't necessarily understand. If I don't have gas, I can't even use any part of this. Like I can't.
I'll let you do it, but it'll do a lot less damage.
Well, no, because
There's also
I'm
a
saying
bunch of
shoot the
dudes
Kyber
who are
crystal.
getting-
I was going to say shoot the Kyber crystal attached to a
Also,
bow.
Aleph, here's something else. You can shoot an arrow. You could put the Kyber crystal on an arrow and shoot it over, or you could throw it. There's also
Foben.
there's these pirates that are shooting blasters. They can't aim them, but you can always move them.
Snag
Move
one.
them.
What do you? I think just getting it to Foben. Yeah, the Kyber crystal.
Cool.
Because one, my bow is a better shot than if I use a blaster.
All right, Foben, you have the Kyber crystal. My dogs are very anxious to see me.
I would immediately attempt to delicately place it where it belongs in the shell of the saber hilt.
All right, you pop it in your saber. Your lightsaber ignites. What do you do, Foben? Jack
Who-
is drowning Mara. The pirates are in the drink with guns. Jack is saying, "I'm a star. I'm a star." He's saying as he's drowning Mara.
Well, I do know about lightsabers in water.
You have to move quickly though, Kyle, because we're done in like 5
I'll
seconds.
go quick. Okay, I'm gonna go over and attempt to, with the ignited saber, to intimidate Jack to get off of her, or else he'll be forever disfigured as an actor. I'm gonna tell him.
Call them up. Call
And
them
there's
Roll,
up.
no-
roll your
There
disfigurement.
you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a nice upgrade for that. That's good.
And what's the skill?
Intimidation, or isn't there? Wait, is there intimidation skill?
I'm not even
Coercion.
lying. I'm
Coercion.
not even lying. All right, here we go. Coercion.
Oh, Kyle! You
That's
draw the lightsaber, and with that, oh my God, you did it, Kyle. Kyle, what do you do with that triumph now that you've intimidated so well? Do you want to do any extra intimidation?
Yeah, I want to project it to the rest of them and let them know that their friend, what was his name, Splice, he lost a hand, and they'll all lose a significant digit or appendage.
And then one of them screams out, "It was Steve! You took Steve's hand!"
Steve.
He's like, "He's got a lightsaber! It's one of those snaky Jedi!" Mara, he let you go, and you are now behind him. And he's just like, "Let's talk." Does anyone want to do anything? Or
I want to
Dude, you
kick
gotta
him in
go,
the
mister.
shin.
what's up? You're gonna kick him in the shin?
Yeah.
All right, roll it up.
Okay.
Mr. Jack, you have to go. You're a bad man who did bad things, and this isn't the way. You're embarrassing yourself.
You can, yeah, you do
Fine.
4 strains. You kick him in the shin.
Ugh.
The pirates dump their blasters into the water. Jack's lip is trembling. He doesn't want to die by lightsaber. And the entirety of the Riders of the Maelstrom ride is on fire right now. Aleph, your droid, gives you a big hug and a wet kiss.
I
Elway,
kiss him right back.
you kiss the droid. Phobin, you have your lightsaber. Oryx's fur is not burning anymore. No one's allergic. And yeah, nice intimidate roll, Kyle. You rolled a triumph. That's a big deal.
Wow, that's perfect timing, but not without the whole team contributing to the chaos.
Thank you for
Set
rolling
the
the triumph,
stage.
Kyle, because it would be nice to have finished this. So that's good.
You literally talked him out of continuing to be a dick.
I wasn't going to let you do it, but you rolled a triumph, Kyle, and you had a lightsaber.
That'll do it.
I'm going to change the way he perceives people that wield this.
He's going to change a lot about his career, Kyle. I think he's going to turn over a new leaf.
That was
Try
a
to play
fantastic-
good guys.
That was awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you so much, Sam Witwer, for putting on an amazing one-shot in the world of Galaxy of Crime. For those that are wanting to know a little bit more about Galaxy of Crime, it is a GEGGHEAD production with 2 seasons. Sam actually GM'd the entire first season, and friend of the show, Jeremy Malul, came on board for half of second season. COVID hit, so we had to kind of stop that one. But Claire, where can people learn more about GEGGHEAD and where they can watch some more Galaxy of Crime if they want to?
You can follow GEGGHEAD at any of the social media places, and all of the GEGGHEAD content is on their YouTube page.
And while I've got you all, Sam, where can people find you online?
SamWhitwer.com, I think.
Also, he's on Twitch, and it's worth a follow as well. Claire, where are you online?
I'm everywhere at Clare Grant.
Love that. Kyle?
Facebook at Kyle Newman, the Kyle Newman fan page. Also on Twitter and Instagram, Kyle_Newman for happenings in the world of D&D and a new film coming out in the world of esports.
That'll be exciting. Taylor, where can people find you?
Everywhere online, Taylor Gray.
Love that. I'm Maude Garrett on everything online, as well as Geek Bomb, where I do a lot more tabletop games as well. Thank you for everyone for watching this. I hope everyone has an amazing PAX Australia. Bye.